district in Ohio. Results like these are not common. This is a great opportunity to join the Laughlin Schools family. Laughlin Schools features small-size classes, individualized attention, and a future-ready focus with student wellness at the heart of the Laughlin culture. And brand new this year, as Laughlin continues to grow, a $40 million fully renovated preschool through 12th grade main campus and athletic stadium. Call 513-563-5000 to learn more about all Laughlin has to offer. That's 563-5000 or visit laughlinschools.org.
Being isolated and lonely can be harmful to your health, resulting in high blood pressure, a greater risk of heart disease, and early onset dementia. So it's important to build and maintain social connections. Try a new hobby, volunteer, exercise, or use your phone or other device to stay in touch. Visit connecttoeffect.org to find resources and ways to stay connected. Presented by AARP Foundation with support from United Healthcare.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
When it comes to prescription medications, it's essential to apply safe practices to protect your health and safety. To avoid misuse and abuse, never share or borrow medication. Keep your prescriptions out of the wrong hands by storing them in a lockbox and disposing of medication properly. Finally, understand your prescription information. Don't be afraid to ask your pharmacist and doctor for help. And if buying prescriptions online, be sure to use VIP's accredited pharmacies. Learn more at awarerx.org, a public service from the National Association of Boards of Pharmacy Foundation.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
We are the keepers of the wild, America's original and most invested conservationists. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving wildlife and the natural landscapes that define our nation. From rugged alpine ridgelines to peaceful tall grass prairies, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 miles of American wildlands. Our funding has led to cleaner water, fresher air, and improved wildlife habitat. From abundant fish and waterfowl populations to robust deer and elk herds, nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters, stewards of the American outdoors.
America's hunters and target shooters, along with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, have invested more than $46 billion to help state fish and wildlife agencies manage and protect wildlife and wildlands across America. For more information, visit outdoorstewards.org.
Scammers often try to dupe veterans to steal the VA benefits they've earned. Scammers may try to obtain sensitive information or collect payments over the phone, offer to move assets in order to qualify for pension, insist benefits may be sent directly to a friend or caregiver, or promise to manage benefits or file a claim for you. VA will never charge you for processing a claim, and only VA can determine eligibility. To report suspicious activity, visit va.gov/OIG/hotline.
1230 AM, WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
An arrest warrant has been issued for the suspect in a deadly shooting in North College Hill. 2 people were found shot inside of a vehicle after it crashed early on Monday on Carpenter Drive. 1 victim died at the scene while the other survived, and there's been no update given on their condition. 43-year-old Ricky Orlando Lee is wanted on charges including murder and felonious assault. 1 person is dead after an overnight vehicle crash in Covington. The accident happened around midnight, and the victim's name has not been released. The victim of a recent shooting in Cincinnati's Millvale neighborhood has died. Police say 40-year-old D'Angelo Thomas was hit by gunfire on the afternoon of June 14th at a location on Beekman Street. Thomas died at UC Medical Center on Monday. No arrests have been made. Sentencing is being ordered for former Goshen fire captain Danny Vanover Jr. pleaded guilty in April to charges including gross sexual imposition and aggravated assault. Prosecutors say the case involved 3 victims. Vanover was sentenced yesterday to 4.5 years in prison. The Reds will be trying to avoid a series sweep when they play the final game of a 3-game series set with the Brewers tonight. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
The Lincoln Ware Show is on.
In 3, 2, 1.
Now.
Right now.
Than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Lincoln, Bobingan, Bonana, Pineapple, Fingan, Fee, Fine, Momingan, Lincoln.
They say this cat Lincoln is a bad mother. We're just talking about Lincoln.
Good morning, Cincinnati. Welcome to 1230 WDBZ. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station, the Lincoln Ware Show, till 1 o'clock this afternoon. It's Wednesday already. Man, does the week go by fast. Already it's Wednesday. And there's a lot going on. Of course, we got tickets to give away to the Cincinnati Music Festival. It's coming up. We've got Friday night tickets to give away. Yeah, with Charlie Wilson, Lettucey, and 803 Fresh, Boots on the Ground, Tyrese, and Nelly. Oh, yeah, Friday night. We've got tickets for that night. Oh, yeah. So we'll give them away at some point between now and when you hear the voice of Reverend Al Sharpton. Keep it real. Keep it real. For the next 3 hours, there will be no fronting, no pretenses. And what else it says?
And no fronting.
I said fronting.
No.
Yeah, I got fronting.
The last one is no fronting, though.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what's the second one?
I have no idea.
Yes. But Sharpton is on it, though, I tell you. He's on it. And I always check out his weekend show, too, on NBC.
It's the most exciting 3 hours in radio.
Yes.
There's no sleeping on Al Sharpton's show. I can guarantee that.
I'm telling you. I heard Ray called him yesterday. Ray called up there.
There may have been some sleeping there.
Yes. Unbelievable. Boy, we've got a lot going on. Looks like somebody was shot up there in the steel sub of North College Hill. Actually, it's College Hill, but it's North College Hill, but they call it the Steel Sub right there on Simpson Avenue. And I never figured out why they called it the Steel Sub. Can somebody tell me that, please, that live up in that area? It's right there at Simpson. There's a street called Lincoln up there. There's some other. I used to live up there years ago in the 70s, but they called it the Steel Sub. Why they called it that, I don't know. You ever heard of Big Tigger? He's a rap host, he's a rapper and a radio host. Big Tigger. Well, he's been arrested on bribery charges and cruelty to children charges. So Big Tigger is going to be in the big house. Yes, he'll be in the big house for a minute. Beat his wife and his girlfriend. And his son up. Kid, yeah. So he's been he was released later that day on a $10,000 bond. $9,000 for the first charge, which is a felony, then $1,000 for the second charge, that's a misdemeanor. Alicia Brown is his wife, And I guess they were going through a divorce or something. And things got out of hand. And so, but that's this one guy who's in a Florida jail. While he was in jail, he told his wife that when he gets out, he was going to get out. He said, I'm going to kill you when I get out of jail. He said that on the phone to her. So then he was released on $5,000 bail. And what did he do? He went to the house and killed her.
I thought they monitored phone calls when you were in prison.
I don't know. But he got out on a $5,000 bond, went to the house and stabbed her, hit her with a brick in the head. The son, her son, who was his stepson, went and got a shotgun. He tried to shoot him. The gun jammed. And then he beat the kid up. The kid hit him with the gun, and then, he kept going, bashed her head in with the brick, and he was put on death row. And they didn't have the right drugs to kill him, and now he's back on death row again, and he's supposed to die on July 14th. Yeah.
It just wasn't meant for him to die, huh? First the gun jams when the son
Yeah,
tried to shoot at him.
I know. That's crazy.
Oh, boy.
Crazy. They say he didn't just go there to kill her. He went there to make her feel it, by beating her head against the concrete and all kind of stuff. So he was found guilty of first-degree murder, attempt to commit murder, and both aggravated assault and aggravated battery for injuries to her son. The jury recommended a death sentence in a 7-5 vote. Yeah. What were those other 5 people thinking?
What in the world? That was a no-brainer.
What were they thinking? I don't know. Maybe they were for religious purposes. Maybe so. I don't know. So there you go. A couple other things. Somebody wrote an article on the Judge Silverstein, who let the guy who stabbed his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend at Skyline Chili in Norwood. He had gotten out on bail, but he violated his probation. And she wrote a letter to the police for them to pick him up, gave him the address and everything. So you can't blame her, I guess, for him being out and going to stab the woman. She put out an order for him to be arrested. She gave him the address where he lived, everything. And they never got him. So there you go. They said she deserves credit for doing everything she could in that earlier misdemeanor case to ensure Wright was locked up once he violated the terms of his probation. Twice she signed warrants commanding law enforcement to arrest Wright for violating probation. These 2 warrants were issued May 2025 and the other December 2025. And it said, you are commanded to take the body of Rick Wright and have him brought before the Hamilton County Municipal Court to answer a complaint. And each warrant specifically gave law enforcement Wright's exact address. So, I don't know whether you can blame her. I think she did everything she could to get him off the street. Maybe that should be just a group of, and they might already have it, just a little Cincinnati police section that these guys don't do anything but go out and get people who violate their parole, who got a warrant out for them. And maybe it's just like a SVU, Special Victims Unit. This would be the violating probation unit. I don't know. Something they may already have that. And I just don't know about it. They may have that. But I think the time has come now to get these guys when they violate their probation or something like that. They should be a special unit to handle that. If not, they should look into it. I'm not a police officer, but sometimes I play one on radio. Yo. Let's see what else is going on. I was supposed to have the parents of the little kid, second grader, that was suspended from school. They say he inserted himself in a fight, and video shows that they were playing soccer. They were supposed to come on today, but they couldn't work it out. They're coming on next week. We'll get them on next week. And we will hopefully get to the bottom of it. Yes. Hopefully we can get to the bottom of it. Let's see what else is happening here. Oh yeah, the Supreme Court. Supreme Court has let a Michigan family fight foreclosure in an equity theft case. Okay, this family in Michigan, they got behind in their property taxes. And it wasn't that much. And the county foreclosed on their property and had a sheriff's sale, which is done so often around here. They had a sheriff's sale, and the house sold for $76,000. But it was worth more than that. They had equity built up in the house. It sold for $76,000, and then whoever bought it flipped it for $195,000. And they're saying they should get some of that $195,000 because when they sold it, the county got their money for all the back taxes, but they didn't get any money. And then the guy flipped it for $195,000.
The person that lost the house because they owed back taxes,
yes,
believe they should get money.
Yeah,
after the house is being sold.
Yeah, because the county it satisfied the taxes owed by the county. They owed the county.
They don't own the house anymore.
And but the Supreme Court, hey, they agree with them. They're gonna let them fight this thing. Yeah,
that's BS.
The U.S. Supreme Court is letting them fight it. Yeah, it's a partial victory for the family as it keeps their challenge alive. But it does so without setting a larger precedent the family had sought on how much compensation homeowners should get from foreclosure sales, an issue related to what critics call equity theft. So somebody stole all the equity that they had built up in the house at the sale, and they didn't get anything. So there you go. Supreme Court is letting them fight it. So you don't agree with that, huh?
I don't think they can fight it, but I don't think they're entitled to any money. They lost the house. Yeah, they lost it.
They
lost it.
But they had equity built up in it before they lost it, and then everybody was satisfied, and then they got nothing.
They lost the equity when they lost the house.
Okay, well, you might be right about that. You could be right about that. Hamilton, the city of Hamilton is voting on approving zoning changes for marijuana sales. And I can tell you right now, it's going to pass. They're not going to let that tax money from the marijuana sales just fly out the window. Believe me, that's going to pass in Hamilton. Hamilton residents, get ready for your dispensaries to open up sooner than later in Hamilton. Yes. Yeah. If there's a line at the dispensary in Montgomery, of all places, they're going to be lined up in Hamilton. Let me tell you. Every time I pass by there, I look and I see one, maybe two people in Wendy's and 5, maybe 10 cars at the dispensary. It's just the funniest thing you ever want to see. You would think they're going there to get food. And don't pass by there on the weekend. Oh, man, Friday, everybody's getting their gummies for Friday. They're getting their stuff for Friday. Unbelievable. I mean, for the weekend. They got a party the weekend. Oh, boy, I got to get in touch with Darius Bobo Anybody out there know how to reach him? I got to call Damon Lynch. I think he knows how to reach him, but I got to get him in the studio to talk about his marijuana ventures there. Yes. Oh, boy. The Cincinnati Federation of Teachers, they're speaking out. They're upset over the CPS massive budget cuts. And now they're looking at a levy, a long overdue levy. It's going to be a tough sell in this climate. It's going to be a tough sell to get a levy passed, but I think they can do it. I think they can do. And you blame all this stuff on the state. The state is not funding public schools like they should. They are not funding the public schools like they should. Trump is going to the Capitol today to speak with the GOP senators, or maybe bully the GOP senators. Is more like it. He's not going to just get up there and speak and talk. He's going to bully them, scare them into doing whatever it is he wants. That's all that is. A bully session. Threatening. We're going to primary the ones that don't want to do it. All right, let's take a break, and then we'll come back. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. 1230, The Buzz.
Bringing you the stories that go beyond the headlines. The Tavis Smiley.
All right. I said Tim Bobo. I didn't say Bobo Brazil. His name is Tim Bobo. Oh, wait, was that his father? His father, wait, Tim Bobo? Darius, yeah, I said Darius Bobo, yeah. His father was Tim Bobo. I worked with him up in the radio station in Middletown. Darius Bobo is the guy that got the marijuana stuff going on. Woo! You're correct, Lincoln. The line is long when I pass there. Yes, it is. It's almost like Chick-fil-A. And, you know, Chick-fil-A's lines are always long. And that's exactly what the dispensary looks like. Chick-fil-A. It will give Chick-fil-A a run for its money as far as cars in line.
All these folks claiming they're just passing by. Wink,
right.
wink. Oh, I was just passing by.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, I'm just passing by.
Yeah, just looking.
Know? I just passed by. Trust me. I like for Terrence Howard to chime in when I'm doing the monologue. Somebody named Tony Robinson, don't want you to interrupt.
Okay, I will never interrupt.
Don't pay any attention to that. You know?
I apologize for
no apologies
Mr.
necessary. Interrupt at any point, please. Please. Those gummies will sneak up on you. What are you talking about, James Muhammad? Why are we so easily fooled, tricked, hoodwinked, bamboozled? What are you talking about?
James Muhammad, you're such a party pooper. Let people get their gummies.
You think that's what he's talking about? I don't know. Somebody said, why, Mr. Muhammad?
You can mix in those gummies with the bean pies.
Oh boy. They'd sell out. I need some bean pie. Sprinkle some gummies in there, James Muhammad. It'll be the hottest seller ever. They couldn't make them fast enough. Man, it was something about that bean pie. I just felt good after I ate that bean pie. Oh, boy. Nobody has a longer line than Starbucks. I don't know. It depends on the time of day. I'm telling you, from about 5 o'clock, the Chick-fil-A in Blue Ash, man, that line is 2 lines, double lines. Chick-fil-A puts powdered sugar in their chicken so everyone with shrugs diabetes better watch out. Who said that? Did Maya tell me that? Somebody said they put sugar in flour or something. It seemed like I heard Maya say that. I don't know what she was. Maybe she was just making some donuts and she mentioned something about sugar in flour. I don't know. I'll have to ask her. But according to Brent Beard, Chick-fil-A puts powdered sugar in their chicken. I don't know whether that's true or not. I'm just reading what he said. Mr. Ware, why didn't you play my song on Sunday? What was your song, Veronica? What was the song?
I have a savings account. I'm the first one to own a home out of my siblings.
Visit OperationHomefront.org to learn more.
If you need to talk about it, we're here. 1230 AM WDBZ, your talk station.
Pick up the pieces. 1230 WDBZ, the buzz of Cincinnati. Somebody said I didn't play their song on Sunday. Pick up the pieces. Did you call it in, Veronica, or did you just tell me over the phone? You got to call those requests in at 513-679-6028. Yes. You got to call it in. All right. 513-749-1230. Do you know how to delete stuff off those phones, Terrence? We never did learn how to operate these phones. They came during COVID, and we were at home most of the time. So I don't know. I don't even know how to delete messages on there.
Am I allowed to interrupt, Mr. Ware? Am I allowed to? Okay.
Always. Don't pay any attention to these people on YouTube.
It should be directions on if you want to delete a message. I mean, it should be an option to save, an option to delete. You should have those options when you listen to the voicemail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I even asked the engineer. He said, I don't know.
Sheesh. What is that guy good for, huh?
I don't know.
Can fix everything else.
I never use those phones, so I don't know.
I'll have to check it out, Mr. Ware. I'll have to listen to it and check it out.
Okay. Veronica said she did call the number. I have to go back and see. And if she called that number, I would definitely play her song. Pick up the pieces. All right, let's go downtown to the Crime Stopper headquarters and check in with our good friend, Detective Todd Green. How you doing today?
Good morning, Lincoln. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. So I guess Tiffany is out doing her taser training today.
Yeah, she's getting all trained up and getting her taser and everything.
It's too bad they don't tase you guys with those anymore. What happened with that? The union protested or what? What happened?
One time is enough. One time is enough.
Okay.
One time is enough. I'm telling you, Lincoln. You don't want that taser.
I know I don't. Man, I tell you, that just don't seem like it feels right. It would feel right to feel that all that electricity going through you. I don't know.
I'd rather get punched in the face.
Really? Man, jeez. All right. Who are we looking for today?
Lincoln, also, I want to say this.
Oh, yeah.
We having major problems right now with that Fairview Park situation.
Yes.
Our community leaders need to come together and figure out what to do with these kids. And when I say kids, I'm saying 16 to 22. You know, we need to figure something out.
Yeah. And
it's off the chain.
Even after the cops arrived, the shooting was going on.
Right. So if the parents, if you know that your children are going to these type parties, they are in harm's way. So as a parent, you need to be a little bit more active about where your children are. And I don't care if they're in college or if they're over 18. They need guidance, you know. The human brain is not fully functional until 25. So they need some help.
I hear you. I hear you. Now, did you work this weekend?
I did.
Downtown?
No, I didn't. I didn't work downtown. I'm part of the park detail that does details for the weddings.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, something's got to be done. I don't know what, but these kids, they get out away from their parents and they just turn into somebody different.
Right. I get it. I mean, when you were 18, 19, 20, you went to parties and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But maybe somebody would fight every now and then,
and that was it, you know. But
surely to God, nobody's pulling out an automatic weapon and shooting into a crowd.
No, that's crazy.
You know?
Crazy. Who are we looking for today?
Okay, Lincoln, Cincinnati Police District 3 is looking for Kenneth Nicholson. Mr. Nicholson is wanted for felony strangulation and misdemeanor domestic violence. On June 21st, 2026, during a domestic dispute, Mr. Nicholson placed his hands around the victim's neck until the victim saw stars. Kenneth Nicholson is a black male, 59 years old, 5'9", and 150 pounds. Kenneth Nicholson has no known criminal history and was last known to live on Bowling Green Court in Millville. Also, Jerry Woodrow is wanted by the Ohio Adult Parole Authority for a felony parole violation. Mr. Woodrow was originally charged with flight to avoid prosecution. Jerry Woodrow is a white male, 51 years old, 5'11", and 160 pounds. Jerry Woodrow has a criminal history of resisting arrest and domestic violence and was last known to live in Benton, Ohio. If anyone has information on where police can find Kenneth Nicholson or Jerry Woodrow, please call Crime Stoppers at 513-352-3040 or submit the tip online at crime-stoppers.us.
All right, 352-3040, night or day. And as always, cash money for your clues. And we'll talk to you tomorrow, I believe.
Okay, Lincoln.
All right.
Have a good day.
All right, that's Detective Todd Green right there on the scene. Crime Stoppers, 352-3040, night or day. He says once is enough to get tased. Once is enough. And they say the new ones are hurt a lot more than the old ones. The new ones will bring you down and bring you down right now. Unbelievable. Let's take a break, and then we'll come back. It's Lincoln Ware, 1230, The Buzz.
Hey, y'all, what up? This your boy, Ricky Smiley. I want to drop you an invite to something a little more personal.
All right. Drinking alcohol and getting high has what benefits for our people?
It's the overconsumption that's the problem. It's not just, you can drink a little wine and relax a little bit.
Like I told James Muhammad, you can't tell me that Farrakhan don't have a couple of bottles in his house. He got some wine or some beer or something in his house.
He's got some Boone's Farm in there somewhere.
Or smell it. Learn more at cdc.gov/stop overdose.
1230 The Buzz, your talk station.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. It's Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock. Do you actually think the Iranians are going to let the Americans inspect all over Iran? Going to let them in there and watch over their nuclear? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, folks. So don't fall for the okie doke. Don't forget, let's see, June 28th, this weekend at Madisonville, the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra will be performing. Yes. At 6:30 p.m., Sunday, June 28th, at the Madisonville Recreation Center. Yes. And then the next one will be on Friday, July 17th, out there in Lincoln Heights at the Woodlawn Center, Community Center Fields. We'll be out there. And that's when I do my conducting debut with the CSO. They're playing some type of Rosemary Clooney song. I tried to talk them out of it, but they weren't hearing it.
Well, Lincoln, I will be there, gosh darn it.
Yeah, right.
I will be there to cheer you on.
Well, I bet you Miss Nettie will probably be there. Miss Nettie will be there because it's close to Lincoln Heights. And I'm sure if she won't walk, she'll get her a ride there. For sure. Yes. But, so, yeah, it's going to be an experience. Trust me. And I'll let you know, no, it's rehearsals after 1. But I have to rehearse sometime that week with the orchestra. This is real stuff. I mean, I have to rehearse. So you know it's real. It's real. So we'll see what happens. Somebody said I should wear tails and a bow tie. I'm not wearing any tail. Are you kidding me? Jeez. And it will probably be hot on the 17th, too. It'll probably be hot. I'm going to be sweating anyway. And, geez, I'm not getting up there wearing tails. Tucks and tails and all kind of bow ties. No.
All I can picture is that Bugs Bunny cartoon where they used to do that, do the orchestra in the tails. And
yeah.
And I don't know. It's just one of those Bugs Bunny characters.
Yes. But it will be interesting. So, folks, put that on your calendar. I need your support. You know, I don't ask for your support that often, but I will need it on Friday, July 17th at the Woodlawn Lincoln Heights performance at the Woodlawn Community Center. You know where that is. Right there off of Springfield Pike. Off the Pike. Maybe my friends from Pike 2 will come down. Maybe I'll stop at Pike 2 when I leave there. I'll need one of those Long Island iced teas out there. Yes. Oh, boy. And I don't get nervous that often. You know, I could go down 30,000 people down at Paycor Stadium, get out there on the stage and talk smack. No problem. But it's something about this conducting the orchestra that's got me kind of nervous, you know?
I don't think you should be nervous, Mr. Ware.
It's got me a little nervous.
Most of us, I say the overwhelming majority of us, don't know what the hell is going on when you're doing the little thing with the wand. We won't know. Only the people on stage playing the instruments would actually know.
Yes.
But they also know that you don't do that on a regular basis.
yes,
I think they're going to take good care of you, and they're going to help you out.
Oh.
I really don't believe you have anything to worry about.
All right, we'll see. We will see. I just wish they would change the song. I'm not real comfortable with the song, but we'll see. All right, let's move along. 513-749-1230. Let's go to, oh boy, what a lineup here. O.J. Hancock, Rick Jr., Ponytail Wells, Stanford, and Bill. I must not be living right. All right, let's go to Rick Jr. Rick Jr., how are you?
How you doing there? Hey, listen. I wanted to get people straight. I was on the internet.
Yeah.
And they were showing they were interviewing this one guy, and I think he lived in Kentucky or something. And he was talking about he grew up in Avondale or Coreyville. He said it was doing it when it was a slum. Now this would upset me. Now he's calling it. So I guess this was like in the 40s or 50s or something like that.
Well, in the 50s. That area was no slum. There was some nice.
That's what I'm
everything
saying.
was nice then.
And they were trying to say trying to call it a slum after all folks moved in there, which is not true. I got news for y'all. I saw some pictures of like some of them streets, like Hickory Street over there by Harvey.
Yes.
Like this is like in I guess in the 40s.
Yes.
This is right before everybody started, the big immigration, and it looked like hell. It looked like pure hell. And that's before we even thought about moving out. I mean, everybody started moving out there. So that was, in other words, there was a slum long before we ever got there. I mean, parts of it was.
All right. On that note, I got to run, Rick.
Hey, tell me, what's going on with the Reds?
They can't hit.
Well, remember when I told you there's too many teams out there? I mean, the talent pool is thin now. It's too many teams.
I just think they need
players to go around.
They need somebody that can tweak their hitting. Somebody, if Pete Rose were alive today, I would hire him as the batting coach for the Reds if he was in his prime. You know what I mean?
Well, I just have one question.
Yes.
Why do teams like you hear excuses? Well, that's a small market team. Well, that's a small market team. Look at Atlanta. Why is Atlanta like they are? Well, why is Milwaukee like they are?
Atlanta is not a small market.
And you look at y'all and say, well, what's happening there?
Where do you get Atlanta as a small market team? Where do you get that from?
It ain't L.A. It's not San Francisco.
It's not Cincinnati or Milwaukee either.
Well, okay, so what's a small market then?
Cincinnati is a small. St. Louis.
Well, there you go. Well, okay, let's talk about St. Louis. Why are they like they are? I mean, the Cardinals and the Reds like they are.
Yeah.
I mean, what's happening?
I guess we're just not a good judge of talent. We can't find somebody that knows good talent for some reason. I'm not.
But you know what? You know what cursed them?
What?
Actually, way back when
Pedro Barbone
traded Tony Perez way back in '77.
Yeah.
That was when the Reds started slipping, going downhill. You go all the way back after they won those championships.
Well, they have won a World Series since then.
Perez.
They have won a World Series since they traded Perez.
I know they won that one.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo.
All right.
Okay, but then how many years now? About 50 years?
Not that long. Maybe 30-something years, maybe. I'm not
that's
sure.
What I'm saying. And when I was talking about how they were treating them kids like on the square and stuff, and how they're being mean to these around the young folks and stuff. And it just.
Rick, I gotta go.
You starting with bad karma.
Okay.
I mean, we're gonna talk about the Bengals.
All right. Thanks for you. Now he's getting ready to go to the Bengals. He went from Coreyville, Avondale to the Reds and small market teams, and then he went to the Bengals.
Boring.
But I do think they need it's something with their hitting that they're not. I think just looking at them, I think their bats are too heavy. They need to lighten up on their bats. And some of the players might even need to do what Pete Rose used to do, choke up on the bat just a little bit. Just choke up on it a little bit. Your swing will come around faster. You pick up bat speed if you choke up on the bat a little bit. And they're not doing any of that stuff. Their bat speed is horrible. So that's my coaching bit for the Reds for today. Yes. And they look like they're slow. Another thing, they're slow. They're not hitting. And this team is just a mess, I tell you. All right. Let's go to Stanford. Stanford, what's up?
Pretty much everything in Cincinnati. And that. Let's get back, I talked about the housing thing. What the city of Cincinnati doing to black property owners on a regular basis intentionally. With the police report that came in, 0, it's all true because all the mayor and them is saying it's not true. And the city don't want nobody from outside telling what crime they doing. And this 80% putting people in jail, black people who riding or walking, only way they're not going to get a ticket is they flying. But 17% white, and they not stopping them. And they supposed to be the bigger number than us here in Cincinnati. So all of that, what they're telling you is true. Now, if you get a chance, the young man who runs this campaign 0, he did a interview on Channel 5, and the city said they didn't know nothing about it, and the mayor, city manager, he says that's not true. Well, true means it's a lie. But
he's saying they knew about it. He's saying they knew about it, in other words.
Well, look at Channel 5. He did a interview in front of them. He said the police chief was there. He said nothing. And then the next day, they were surprised something was said because I guess the city council, mayor, and them took a prod and hit him in the back of the rear end to say something and that. But when we look at what the housing on this campaign 0, the neighborhood that they named is the same neighborhood that the city of Cincinnati said we go to the poor neighborhood. They didn't say they go to High Park, Mount Adams, downtown. Because they ain't looking there. They focus on black property owners to take their property just like they did in like Wall Street.
All right. I hear you, Stanford. We got to do something about that. I know. I hear you.
Well, where is the NWCP, the Sindels, the preachers? Is saying something. They ain't uprise. 80% of your people getting put in jail and stopped on the streets and that, and nobody said nothing.
Well, has anybody complained about it here lately? I mean, I haven't heard anybody file a suit for being unlawfully stopped or anything like that, so I don't know.
Well, they gave you a number of 80%. 80%. You take 17 into 80, that's like 5 times.
Well,
more that they stop white people.
Okay, what
if
I'm patrolling Millville or somewhere like that where it's like 90% black folks, I'm not going to have any choice but pull over a black person.
Okay. So the thing is, how about the white neighborhood? Okay.
Now, and then if you're in the white neighborhood and they still pull over the black people, then I might have an issue with that.
Well,
and if they pull over a black person, in a white neighborhood, then I would say they're thinking the black person is suspicious. He's getting ready to break in and do something, so they're going to pull him over.
That's right.
I know. So I'm sure they do that, and that's a problem.
Well, that's racist, and the city already indicates they racist with what they've been doing. They say they go to the poor neighborhood. That's racist. And then write them up. That's racist. And then they tell them that's to give their title up.
Okay.
Sandy, and that's a thief. That's a thief. They
All
did
right.
the same thing in Black Wall Street when they came in and said they didn't want to live next to black people or go to school with them, so they ran out.
All right. On that note, Stanford, I got to go. Man, I can't imagine the mayor and city council having to listen to that every week. Unbelievable. Trump has canceled signing that housing bill. You remember that bill we talked about with Greg Landsman yesterday? And the Senate had approved it, and it was going to Trump. He's not signing it. Not signing it. Unbelievable. That's what he was going over there to bully him on. I knew he was going to bully him. All right, let's take a break, and then we'll come back. I wondered, did Pharaoh get his, how did the meeting go with the Recreation Commission yesterday? We'll find out. Pharaoh, O.J. Hancock, Ponytail Wells, and Bill all holding on. 12:30, The Buzz.
What's happening, good people? It's your cousin Troy Fontaine, and this is the...
Somebody got a vision of me in tails and conducting the symphony. You look great doing conducting. Oh, boy. I don't know how your vision... Does your vision have me sweating? I don't think he has a ponytail at this point. I can picture him with a bald head and very at the end of his hairline at the neck, he might have some hair hanging. I don't know. I don't know what to visualize. No. Hey there, hi there. Hi there, hey there. Oh, boy. I'm wondering what the Pharaoh going to say. They're not going to let me. Lincoln, they said I couldn't do it. They want me to pay. And I'm not charging for my class, but they want me to pay. Oh, my God. James Muhammad, are you ever happy about anything? Are you ever happy, James Muhammad? Dorothy even laughs sometime. She laughs sometime.
expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
Take us with you wherever you go. Download the Buzz app for your smartphone today. For details, go to thebuzzcincy.com.
Hello, my name is Archie Bell and the Drells from Houston, Texas. We don't only sing, but we dance just as good as we want. Tighten up. 1230 WDBZ.
I was trying to find stuff like this, Mr. Ware. That's kind of resembles, of course it's not, but kind of resembles.
It resembles tighten up a little bit.
Yeah.
I might have to stand up and do the tighten up. Yes. All right, 513-749-1230. Lincoln, we're with you. I got to find out what happened with the Pharaoh yesterday at his meeting with the Cincinnati Recreation Commission. Pharaoh, give us some good news.
Well, Lincoln, I wanted to talk about a few things, but first of all, we're about 75% in agreement. There's some other things that have to be met before it becomes 100%.
Okay.
But we're about 75% in agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Lincoln, I want to ask you a hypothetical question. If someone broke in your house and started to clean your living room and your bedroom, and I'm going to give you the kitchen and the bathroom, would you agree with that?
Hell no.
Why not?
Because it's my house.
Oh, it's your house. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm glad you said that because it reminds me of Greg Landsman yesterday being a good Jew and what he said about the only solution to the problem over there in Israel is a two-state, thing.
Yes.
But my thing is, you came in as an invader, as you did in South Africa. But you're going to set up shop in South Africa, in Israel, and lay claim and say about a two-state. You are an invader. How the hell can you talk about, setting up a two-state thing when you are an invader? Just like in South Africa. If you are not an indigenous African, you are an invader or a descendant of an invader. So how can Greg Landsman talk about a two-state solution when you are an invader from jump?
Right.
You invaded the country, but now you talk about a two-state. See, that is the mindset of Europeans, the way they think. Something else that was said, Lincoln.
What?
I heard Blake, he talking about me yesterday. Pharaoh talk all this talk about Africa. I even heard you say it before, but you've never been in Africa. My answer to all of that, Lincoln, is that I ain't never sold drugs either. But I know what drugs do. I know how they affect the body.
But you've never experienced. You're just going by what people telling you. You haven't experienced.
I know what I've studied in terms of what drugs do.
Yeah.
So you don't have to necessarily do something to know about it.
To really
feel,
to be able to feel it.
And the reason why I haven't been to Africa, because Africa is nothing but an extension of America. That's all it is. It's not the Africa of old. It is an extension of America. Something else that they talked about.
They do have Chrysler 300s and all that stuff over there. They do. In a way, it is
you
an
also
extension.
talked about male teachers. Well, public school needs more male teachers.
Yes.
No, they don't.
Why not?
All they want male teachers for
black
is
male teacher
to be a toothless tiger. You're there, but you don't have no authority to deal with no kids.
Yeah.
We want you there as a threat over them. I know from firsthand experience. You can't touch those children. They jump at your face, call you every name under the sun other than your name. You can't put your hands on them. All you can do is call the authorities to come and get them, See, but we want male teachers. Why?
And then maybe they wouldn't get in a male teacher's face like
they jumped in my face, Lincoln.
Oh, yeah?
But they know that I could not put my hands on them. All I could do is call security, take them out of class. Them kids, they know that even though they don't know their schoolwork, but they know what the teacher can and can't do.
Yeah.
See, they jump up in your face. So when they talk about wanting more male teachers, it's only a toothless tiger.
Well, it's got to help. I mean, it's got to.
A black male has no authority to deal with them children as
even with that. Just seeing a teacher, just seeing a teacher that looks like you, looks like your father or something, it would have to help the kids, I think.
Oh, Lincoln, no. It's not. That's what it used to be about. But it's not about that now. Another thing, Lincoln, what I want to say, all these tornadoes, hurricanes,
yes,
tearing up all these people's houses around the country,
making insurance rates
and
go
what
up.
to think about all of these good old Christian people who go giving their money in church, praising the Lord, all this type of thing. You mean God send these tornadoes to tear their house up?
Well, I often wonder that too. I'm like, why would God tear a church up?
And these people are good Christian people, giving their money, donating money, going to church every Sunday.
And you know the answer to
God
that?
Tear their house up like that?
God is a hands-off God. He's hands-off.
No, God has nothing to do with it, period. Nature does what it does.
Yes.
Irrespective of what you believe or you going to church. Another thing, Lincoln, you talk about, look at all this killings going on around Cincinnati.
Yes. And around the country.
Is there any mention about the police chief, him not doing his job?
No.
But yet when DG was police chief, she ain't on her job. See? This is why all these killings are taking place.
Yes.
DG is not doing her job. See? According to them. But the killing hasn't stopped.
Hasn't stopped.
Is anybody mentioning this male police chief? It only goes to the issue of what I told you about, Lincoln. It's about a woman.
Yes.
They don't want a woman telling these men, white men, what to do. See? That's the issue.
All right, Pharaoh.
One more quick thing, Lincoln.
Quickly.
You heard the guy mention me yesterday about Dick Gregory. Well, Pharaoh, he talk all that talk about the holidays. He got that from Dick Gregory. Lincoln, that was my position back in the 1970s.
Oh, boy.
I would always say that.
Mm-hmm.
When I first heard about Dick Gregory in the late 1980s, it was about a bohemian diet.
Yes.
I didn't hear him talk about no holidays and blacks shouldn't celebrate this or that holiday.
Well,
it was about a bohemian diet.
That diet
I
worked.
originated that whole concept about not celebrating holidays, about the Supreme Court justices should be have to be elected, every 6, 7, 8 years or whatever. This is why society doesn't change. So you got people in there who have lifetime jobs. See?
All right.
I talked about these things. These were my concepts. I didn't know nothing about no Dick Gregory, but the guy going to say yesterday, was it Blade? He got all that from Dick Gregory. I didn't know nothing about a Dick Gregory in the early 1970s.
I got to go. Thanks for your call. Unbelievable. He ought to try that bohemian diet of Dick Gregory because he was a shell of himself after he went on that diet. Jeez. Let's take a break. We'll come back. 12:30, The Buzz.
12:30 a.m. WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
One person is dead after an overnight vehicle crash in Covington. The accident happened around midnight, and the victim's name has not been released. The victim of a recent shooting in Cincinnati's Millvale neighborhood has died. Police say 40-year-old D'Angelo Thomas was hit by gunfire on the afternoon of June 14th at a location on Beekman Street. Thomas died at UC Medical Center on Monday. No arrests have been made. An arrest warrant has been issued for the suspect in a deadly shooting in North College Hill. 2 people were found shot inside of a vehicle after it crashed early on Monday on Carpenter Drive. One victim died at the scene while the other survived, and there's been no update given on their condition. 43-year-old Ricky Orlando Lee is wanted on charges including murder and felonious assault. Sentencing is being ordered for former Goshen fire captain Danny Vanover Jr. pleaded guilty in April to charges including gross sexual imposition and aggravated assault. Prosecutors say the case involved 3 victims. Vanover was sentenced yesterday to 4.5 years in prison. The Reds will be trying to avoid a series sweep when they play the final game of a 3-game series set with the Brewers tonight. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
Don't leave us in the car. Take us with you. Go to your favorite app store, search WDBZ, and download the Buzz app today.
We're cruising along on a Wednesday morning. 12:30 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati. I mean, that's just the mood that music puts you in, you know? And I like that song.
I think this instrumental is called Cruising or something like that. Yeah,
It sounds like it's cruising.
It's like
See?
we're on the wave.
Yes.
Remember the wave, 98.5.
Riding the wave.
On the wave.
Yes. Sounds like the 7 to midnight Love and R&B. KG Smooth.
Listen to you, Mr. Ware. You should be the next Love and R&B guy.
No.
Listen to you.
No. I'm the classic soul Sunday man.
You know what, Mr. Ware? I hate to interrupt you again. I can just keep interrupting you.
That's all right.
One favorite radio memory. Remember Greg Patterson?
Yes, Greg Patterson.
I got to sit in on him while he was doing this show one night, man. That was a magical moment, Mr. Ware.
Over at the Wiz?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, man. It was a magical moment.
Greg Patterson. I don't know why I didn't see Greg Patterson down at the WCIN thing I got to call Greg Patterson. Yeah. If anybody knows Patterson, he needs to call me.
He calls in here every once in a while.
We got to get him at the event on the 25th of July down at the Cincinnati Black Music Walk of Fame. WCIN gets the star. Greg Patterson, he worked at WCIN before. He needs to be down there. Yes. Greg Patterson. Yes. All right. 513-749-1230. Let's go to Bill. Bill, then O.J. Hancock and Ponytail Wells. Bill, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. You got my request?
What is it?
Commodore's Fancy Dancer.
Oh, yeah. I played the other one. Which one did I play for you Sunday?
You played the week before Zoom.
Okay, yeah.
This past week you didn't play Fancy Dancer. You didn't play Chico's song either because he called me the other day and told me.
Well, I just got Chico's song, and it's coming up this week. The Choking Kind by Joe Simon.
Okay, so is my song coming at the same time?
Your song is coming. Not at the same time, but it's coming the same day.
Yeah, the same day. That's what I meant.
Okay.
I'm still sleepy.
Okay.
How much luck that are you going to have to get Al Sharpton on your show?
Well, I just have to call up there, and when something that we both can agree on, it's something to do with Cincinnati or something, or a National Action Network or something we can talk about, I'll call him. I'm sure he'll talk.
Yeah, well, beside Ray, I'm the one that calls too over there.
Okay.
And I know his intro pretty much.
Yes.
Do you know what time it is? It's Al Sharpton time. And for the next 3 hours, we will throw aside all pretenses.
Okay, keep going.
All pretenses. It says the time has come to keeping it real. Reverend Al Sharpton. But you know what? My achievement is the fact that none of the Trump supporters can call up there anymore. Twin called up there once, and he tried to overtalk Al Sharpton.
Yeah.
And Al Sharpton took that switch to his ass. And he ain't called back ever since. None of them called. Not even Ponytail Wells. You know, but, you know, the thing is that he is not going to put up with any Trump supporters. There was this one white guy that called up there and said that, why is that you up here dissing all the Trump supporters and everything? And then Al Sharpton just hung up on him. Didn't explain nothing. Hung up on him.
Unbelievable. All right. Well, we'll try to get him in here. We'll try to get him on one day, Bill. We'll get him on the show. All right?
Well, I want to send a shout-out to your wife for inspiring me to, pick these tunes and everything.
All right.
And I tell you, I got more. I got a list.
Okay.
So I hope that you play it every week.
I know you got
I'm
a
gonna
list.
call in. I'm gonna call in Wednesday to put in my request.
Okay.
I hear Friday is where it's too late.
Yeah. Sometimes it depends on what time on Friday, but Wednesday is good. So call it in, and we'll get you hooked up. All right.
All right, Terrence, keep that music popping, bro. Bye.
Boring.
Thanks for your call. Unbelievable. All right. 513-749-1230. If you spray, you pay. City of Cincinnati is considering a new approach to graffiti. And I hate that, too. I mean, I just hate graffiti. You see these taggers. And I just don't understand how they get up there on the interstate and put it on the bridge overpasses there. How do they do that? And what time of the day do they do that stuff?
I was going to ask the same question. How do they do it? Because that's mostly where I see it on my way home.
Yeah.
On the expressway, on the bridges, overpasses, sometimes on the side by the expressway. I'm like, when do they do this stuff?
Well, this one guy, Mike Unger, says he painted over the graffiti on his Cincinnati warehouse 100 times in the past 5 years. Every time he painted, they would go back and do it again. He says a contractor quoted him $18,000 to cover the graffiti of his 5-story building in a different part of town. Both were surprised to learn the city expects them, the private property owners hit by graffiti taggers, to cover the cost along with the graffiti. So they got to cover the cost of getting... But I don't see why the city should. What the city is talking about doing now is cracking down on these taggers. Yeah.
That guy, he needs to hire some security guards or something to keep watch.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't do anything but call the police if the taggers show up, but at least somebody's there to see what's going on.
Well, president of a distribution business in Cincinnati Northside neighborhood wrote every city council member, along with Mayor Aftab Peerval, when his latest notice of graffiti violation arrived in April. Covering graffiti has become a constant cleanup effort, he told them, noting that repainted surfaces just provide a new canvas for the taggers. Yeah, they probably love to see when they paint over. Let's do another one. And Mark Jeffries paid a visit, and he left with 3 ideas to see what he hopes will be a comprehensive solution to graffiti. And they said they passed a bill. They passed it with full council, a victim amnesty for property owners hit by graffiti, pausing enforcement of violation. 2 other ideas will require more action by the city. One called for a tagger restore it law to make graffiti artists remove their own work. Now, how do you catch them, though? The other suggested policy options like cameras or drones to catch taggers in action. The city didn't get it right in 2024, Jeffrey said. We are victimizing the victim, and it's not fair. And they're right. They're, fining you for not taking it down, but you're the victim. You spray, you pay, among possible solutions. But how do you catch these guys?
Hire security guards to watch it.
But it's going to cost you more than it does to paint over it.
No, it won't.
How long are you going to hire the security guard?
Until
7
the threat
days
goes
a week?
Away. Yeah, 7 days a week. You can do it one shift overnight, just one shift overnight.
Yeah. They're skeptical about employing cameras or drones to catch taggers. They mostly work in the dark of night and dress to avoid detection. Yeah. So, but you see this stuff all over everywhere. Signs, interstate signs, and it's horrible. Horrible. And how they do it, I just will never understand.
Some of those you can tell they've spent a lot of time on.
Yeah.
Like nobody drove by and looked and said,
that's what I'm saying.
Let me call the police.
How could they not be seen doing it? I don't understand that. All right, let's go to Ponytail Wells.
Wow, you know what I don't understand?
What?
That if I call with a fact-based conversation, if people are serious, if people are really serious, because we're having public sector conversations.
Nobody's serious about your MAGA supporting ass.
Ware,
Nobody's
Mr.
listening
Ware,
to you.
Mr. Ware.
Yes.
Mr. Ware. We're having a public conversation about the people over commercial radio. All right?
Okay.
Now, have you ever met Detective Ty Green?
Yes.
Okay. How long has he been on the force?
I'm not sure.
No, I'm just saying, is it 5 years?
I would say he's been on at least 20 years.
Oh, are you sure?
I'm not sure, but I'm just taking a guess. He's at least been there probably 20 years, I would say. Anywhere from 15 to 20. Maybe he'll call in and tell me.
Okay, well, here's the thing. And I said 2 weeks ago, and it's going to come from the corporate sector. My price tag is $2 million. Like I said, the $1 million bonus, and then for 4 years,
wait, your price tag for what? Wait, your price tag for what?
No, here, Lincoln.
I asked you a question. Your price tag for what?
Responded. Let me respond, man. Stop stepping on me.
You're not responding. Just you're supposed to tell me for doing this, for doing that. What is your price tag for?
Now look, what you're trying to ask is a closed-end question, but you didn't do that. You asked an open-end question. You said for what? You didn't say yes or no or one or two. You have to let me explain on the open-end
your
question,
price
man.
tag would be $1 million and then a $1 million bonus or something like that. Is that what you said?
Okay, so what?
And I said, for what? What are you going to do for this money?
Please listen and don't use my time. I'm saying to you.
I'm asking you to answer my question, and you refuse to do so.
You know what? You stepped on me talking 3 times.
And I'm going to do it 4 times if you don't answer my question.
That's not what it is. You're trying to marginalize my talk.
Oh, my God. You make a statement. You make a statement, and I want to clarify the statement, and you won't clarify it.
I told you to be a consultant. If we're serious, that gentleman communicated something.
Now, who in the hell in their right mind going to pay you $1 million to be a consultant?
Mr. Ware, I just heard Officer Todd Green said it's the community leaders. It's not.
Well,
if he's been around the way he's been, hold on a second. If he's been around 20 years, there are documented things he should know that the city's reporting about this thing with issue with adolescents, young adults, and some of what he said. He would be aware of it to solve these problems. And this has come up with Scotty. We need you all's help. But then when it comes to policing, they're always the experts.
Okay, can you give us a freebie here on the radio, on a public radio station, on a commercial radio station? I'm asking you to give us a freebie. How would you solve the problem?
Mr. Ware, here's a freebie for one. At some point, are you the general manager at that station? Keep it 100, yes or no?
Now, if I was a general manager, I wouldn't be doing a show every day. Continue.
Because you said you let them come in the other day and dispute some of that misinformation with Idea School, and I had to correct it. I'm like, Lincoln, at some point, you can get mad at me all you want. As a consultant.
What did you correct from Idea from the other day? What did you correct?
Lincoln, it is a charter school. It's not a public school that's controlled by CPS. That is the public's money. You let them.
He never said it was controlled by CPS. He never said that.
Mr. Ware, I know. I'm saying you're supposed to say it. It is Cincinnati Public Schools taxpayers' money that comes through the board that goes to Idea.
I think everybody knows where the charter school money comes from and who's supposed to be getting the charter school money, Cincinnati Public Schools.
Let me correct a couple of things. It's 3 of 5 stars. You didn't ask him about the report card. That school has 3 of 5 stars, not a 4, not a 5. All right? And as well, Mr. Ware.
And their graduation rate is, 90-something%?
Mr. Ware, they haven't graduated anybody yet. See, faulty information there.
Oh, well, that was another school. But I'm sure when they graduate people, it'll be okay. I mean, next year, they'll have their graduating class. The first graduating class will be the next school year.
2028, not 26, 27, 27, 28. Keep it straight, man.
Oh, my God. Look, what do you want to share with us today, if anything?
For one, you said...
I asked you To solve the problem. You said the neighborhood leaders, that's not going to solve the problem. You had the answers. You're a consultant. You want to be paid $1 million. So I said, give us a little freebie here. Throw something at us for free. We damn sure not going to pay you $1 million. Continue.
Mr. Ware, let me tell you why I said $2 million. Do you know who Harry Pfaff is, Mr. Pfaff with Pfaff Properties?
No.
Okay, recently, he's become a very wealthy man. 50 years ago, when he passed the bar exam, he wasn't worth $200 million. Now, 50 years later, since pivoting from having a law degree, now Harry Pfaff was worth like $400 million. Oh, I want to challenge people to get back money. Well, let me finish.
Where does he live? Where does he live? He lives here?
He lives in, yes, he does. Pfaff Properties, he's worth like $20 million. He wasn't worth that when he was started with his law degree.
I never heard of Pfaff Properties.
Listen to me. Hold on a second. He has pivoted to the corporate sector. Much of the new wealth has allowed a lot of this functionality to go on. If you want to correct the situation, people are serious. At some point, you know Wells is an expert.
Oh, yeah, right.
And let me finish. Please, allow me to finish. As we're talking now, you said give you something. I'm going to give you three freebies.
Give me
hold on one second. I'm looking at the document right here, and I was at the meeting. When Blackwell was first the police chief, he went around to the city doing these town halls. I was at the one in District 4, January the 14th. I already see it. Scotty was in the room. Scotty, I remember that. When Scotty said, we're going to go and have police league basketball. Wait a minute. We don't do duplication of services, Scotty. We already got a citywide basketball program. Scotty Johnson.
What year was that you're talking about? What year? What year are you talking about? I think I cut him off. And that's probably good. We need to take a break anyway. Yeah, I think I was trying to shut him up and I cut him off, which is a good thing. So we'll take a break right now and then we'll come back. $1 million for his consulting services. Who in the hell is going to pay him? And then he said, and then $1 million bonus if his services work. Let's take a break. We'll come back. 12:30. The Buzz.
Lincoln Ware is on demand.
On demand.
That's right. Listen to the Lincoln Ware Show when you.
Oh, okay. That was double good then. Hung up on Eliad and Ponytail. I did a good thing. Wells is an expert. He never forgets to tell us that he's an expert. He never forgets to tell us that. Aspen Village. Oh, okay. I don't know who Harry Pfaff is. Yeah. Wells thinks he wants to be relevant, but he's not. I'm ready.
Franklin University, our success begins with yours.
Lately when I'm in my room, all by myself.
That's Hey There, Hi There.
Is that what you're going to be conducting to?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I can see you now, asleep.
You with the stars in your eyes. Love never made a fool of you.
You're going to be asleep.
Oh, boy. Oh,
They're going to have to wheel you up there like Weekend at Bernie's. You ever seen that movie?
I think I have.
Weekend at Bernie's?
I think I have. Yeah. I got a guess out there? Okay.
Thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters, stewards of the American outdoors.
America's hunters and target shooters, along with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, have invested more than $46 billion to help state fish and wildlife agencies manage and protect wildlife and wildlands across America. For more information, visit outdoorstewards.org.
Sweet strawberry icing. You're in Goodwill, and just past that vintage denim jacket you spot miniature donut earrings. You lean in. Ah, that's the scent of shopping success. Because at Goodwill, every item you buy funds local job training and more. So bring home those donut earrings and bring home so much good to your community. Goodwill. Bring good home. Brought to you by Goodwill and the Ad Council.
1230 WDBZ, The Buzz, your official talk station.
It is official, you understand me?
Whatever. 1230 WDBZ, The Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. It's Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. Coming up in One Ribbon House, Shopton. Keeping it real. And in the studio with me, none other than Stacy Kennedy, and she's a member of the Drifters. I think are you the president?
I am the president.
Pull that mic close to you there. There we go.
I am the president of the Cincinnati chapter of Drifters.
Okay.
That's right.
Now, who are the Drifters? What is this organization?
So the Cincinnati chapter of Drifters is a social service and civic service organization where we do a lot of community services. We also provide. This year, we will be providing a scholarship to graduating high school seniors as well as a college student that is currently in college that is in need.
Okay.
We are a national organization with 38 chapters around the United States.
Okay.
We were founded in 1954. The Cincinnati chapter was chartered in 1978. So we're coming up on our 50th anniversary here in Cincinnati. So we do plan to do something big for that in 2028.
Okay. And my good friend Gwen Robinson, it's all going to be in honor of her this year, the late Gwen Robinson. Tell us about that.
So the Shoe-Bedazzle Brims and Ties event is our signature annual event. However, this year we are going to honor the legacy of Miss Gwen Robinson, Gwen L. Robinson, who was formerly the president of the Cincinnati chapter of Drifters. She actually received a national award from the Drifters, the Now Black Woman, for the National Drifters, and then she was also the president of the Community Action Agency.
Yes,
so we don't want to let her legacy die. We want to honor it.
On the board of Metro. So, and they did a bus for her after she passed. They wrapped a bus for Gwen Robinson. That was nice, too. That was real
amazing. And actually, they are one of our corporate sponsors for this year's event.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So what's going to take place at the Shoe-Dazzle?
So at the Shoe-Bedazzle Brims and Ties, we will have food, we will have dancing, we will also have vendors there. We're bringing in a vendor from Dayton, New Attitude Boutique. where Patheria Zachary Woodson is the owner. We also will have Bell's House of Tobacco for our men who will be joining us this year. This is, by the way, the first year that we've had an event that includes men. Typically, it's a luncheon.
Yeah.
And, men are always welcome. But this year, we're focusing on bringing the brothers in by adding the brims and the ties.
So is that why Sharon talked me into coming? Is that why she talked me into coming?
And so also, Lincoln, we will have a contest, and we have B.J. Odoms as one of the judges, as well as Van Horton, and we have a young lady from Dayton, Ohio by the name of Christy Elmore, who will serve as mysterious judges, if you will. They will go around and they'll be judging for shoes, brims, and ties, and we will be awarding prizes as a result of that. We have a raffle where we will be giving out Jazz Festival tickets, as we do every year, actually. We'll have 2 for Friday night as well as 2 for Saturday night up for grabs. And then we will be also auctioning off tickets to one of the events in Dayton, one of the concerts in Dayton, Ohio. So we have a lot going on. We're very excited. We have other vendors that will also be attending. We'll have lots of food, lots of drinks, lots of dance, and just an all-around good time.
Okay. Now, where does it take place, and how can people get tickets?
Okay, so you can purchase your tickets at www.cincydrifters.org. You will go to the event tab, scroll down, and select buy tickets to purchase your tickets. The event will be held at the Willow Event Center at 7881 Coleraine Avenue. It's a day party theme this year, so it'll take place from 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock p.m. We will also be honoring our students at the event, so they will be presented with a gift basket, a college starter basket, actually, and a check for the scholarship.
All right. That sounds good. Sounds good. All right. It sounds like it's going to be a great event, and I'm looking forward to checking it out. This will be my first year checking this thing out now.
Well, we're encouraging the brothers to come out, put your shoes on, your brims. Lincoln, we know you bring a big day party crowd, so we want to see some of them brothers show up in their hats and their bow ties or neckties and their fancy shoes.
It sounds good to me. Once again, give the place where they can get tickets.
They can get tickets at www.cincydrifters.org. You will go to the event tab, scroll down, and push the button that says buy tickets, and you can purchase your tickets there.
And I really miss Gwen Robinson. I mean, she was great. We
love her.
And she would always call up and talk, give me some tips on things that was going on that I didn't know about. She would always, let me tell you about this, But, she will be missed. But I think you're going to have a great event this coming Saturday. Sounds like it's going to be a great event. The Willow, right there on Coleraine Avenue, but behind Advanced Auto Parts.
Absolutely.
Right there. All right. Well, thank you for stopping by, Stacy. It's always good to see you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a blessed day.
All right. Let's take a break, and then we'll come back. 12:30, The Buzz.
Looking for a podcast that delves into the intricacies of love and relationships? Look no further than Dear Future Wifey. Whether you're single or in a relationship, this podcast is the perfect place to engage in thoughtful discussions about relationships. Join us on a journey of exploration and recovery as we explore the world of love and discover the secrets to successful relationships. Tune in every week for new episodes on the Urban One Podcast Network. Go to urbanonepodcast.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Dr. Taylor Porter from Idea Public Schools, father of 4, educator of thousands, and professional kid success obsessor. Listen, every parent wants more for their child. More opportunity, more support, more than, meh, school is fine. At Idea, we don't do fine. Your child joins a crew, a hype squad of teachers and teammates who refuse to let them fade into the background. No back row, no coasting, just confidence, connection, and big results. Like this, nearly 100% graduation every single.
Go back to one camera. Oh, gee.
Thought you meant back on Facebook Live.
No, back on the one camera.
I can't find a picture of Dick Gregory before he lost weight. How much did he weigh when he was fat?
I don't know how much he never been that big, but you could tell when he lost the weight, it was almost like Sharpton. But he was a big dude. He was a big dude. What does creeping mean? Oh, what does clapping mean? Oh. Yeah, I miss Gwen Robinson. Oh, the guest was clapping her hand. Oh, yeah, she was. She was glad that the interview was over, probably. I made it through that. Yeah.
Talk station.
1230 WDBZ, the buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you. And it's Wednesday, so you know what that means. That means that it's time to check out the Dukester. What's cooking today, Dukester?
Hey, top of the morning to you, Lincoln. And what's up, Buzz listeners? It's Wednesday, June the 24th, and it's Senior Citizen Day at the Dukester. And today, not only will you get a lunch or dinner for a senior citizen price, you'll also get a free slice of our buttercream or lemon pound cake. But before I give you the menu for today, let me remind you about the all-white day party coming up Saturday, July the 4th at the Willow Event Center located at 7881 Coleraine Avenue. That's right, Upscale Events is doing it again with their all-white day party from 3 until 7. And all you have to do is stop by the Dukester and get your discount tickets. It's an all-white day party. One thing for sure and two things for certain. It's going to be a party, y'all. Now, the Dukester's menu for today is our country fried chicken. And I mean legs, breasts, wings, and thighs with green beans and candied yams. Or come on by for our golden salmon croquettes with mashed potatoes and gravy and smothered cabbage. We're also featuring our cod fish, grilled or deep fried with steak fries and coleslaw. But my pick for today is our big smothered pork chops with baked beans and fried apples. Have a blessed day, everybody. We'll talk at you later, Lincoln.
All right, that's the Dukester right there in the Summit Plaza on radio. Did he say he had any meatloaf? I didn't hear meatloaf. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to get over there and get my meatloaf last week.
I missed it, Mr. Ware.
Man. All right. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. And it looks like O.J. Hancock is up. O.J. Hancock, how you doing today?
Hey, what's up, Brother Lincoln?
I'm hanging in there.
Terrence Howard and Miss Nettie out in beautiful Lincoln Heights. Yeah, I heard you earlier when you talked about the man that survived the injection for the death penalty.
Well, he didn't survive. They never did give it to him because they never did get the right medicine. They couldn't find the medicine. And so he was just put to the side for a while. But they got it now, and they're going to put him to sleep. They're going to put him to sleep.
Wow. So let me ask you, would you vote for the death penalty, or are you in favor of it?
I guess so. You know, and in most cases, I would go for the death. You know, if it was any slight question of doubt, just like with this guy, there was no question of doubt whether he did it or not. And so, yeah, I would go, he needs the death penalty. But some of these cases, you just don't know 100% sure whether the guy did it. And those are the cases where, you know, if there's any reasonable doubt, any slight doubt, I wouldn't be in favor of it. I wouldn't want to kill an innocent person.
Yeah, the only thing they don't take it case at a time when we vote on these things. It's either all in or all out. And I agree. There's some criminal cases out here that they definitely deserve the death penalty, but I can't vote for the death penalty because I know the game. Who do you think is going to receive the death penalty more than any other race in America?
Black folks.
Right. So when I think about that, I can't be in favor of the death penalty because we can't afford the best lawyers and all these other things. And so we're going to get it if it's a chance that it could go the other way or it could go this way. Okay.
I mean, you look at Elwood Jones. Look at Elwood Jones and his case. You know, if they had the right medicine here, he'd be dead now probably.
Right. So I can't vote for the death penalty, and hopefully you change your mind as far as that perspective. But another thing,
but
you were talking about the killings.
Hold on a second. OJ, hold on a second. But you take this guy, he told her, I'm going to kill you when I get out of jail. He went straight to her house, stabbed her, beat her with a brick, beat her son up, hurt him, and just banged her head against the side of the house. And he tortured her. I mean, after taking a brick, pounding her head with the brick, he stabbed her. I mean, that guy needs to die.
Oh, yeah, but when you vote for the death penalty, they don't go case by case.
I know.
And I agree with you. Some cases, they definitely, where all the evidence is there, they definitely need to be taken off this planet. But I can't vote for it because everybody's going to pay for that.
Yeah.
The black people. But I was going to ask you as well, with the killings going on across the country in Cincinnati amongst black people, it's a terrible thing. But let me ask you this. How much of that do you contribute to the music being dumped on young black people? Every other word is N-word, and for young ladies it's the B word and shaking butt and all these other things. That contributes greatly to what's going on, and that music is being used as a weapon against our people.
Yeah.
It used to be rap. Everybody was creative, and it was a beautiful thing, but now they weaponize that music against us. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think music might have played a part. Video games played a part.
Right.
So I don't know. What do you do? I mean, you can't. If you you tell them not to produce that type of music, they're going to go underground and do it anyway. You can't stop them. There's no way you can stop them.
No, you can't stop them. And some people think Sukiana and Sexy Red is the problem. Do you know how many Sukianas and Sexy Reds are out there? If you get rid of them two and you put enough zeros behind that one, somebody else is going to be the next Sukiana. So, like you said, how do you stop it? I don't think you can. So it was something else that I was going to talk to you, and I won't be long. That phone number for the First Amendment auditor to call. I want to make sure I get that right. 513. Is it 679-6028?
Huh? That's my request line. What are you talking about?
Okay. Well, I wanted to make sure. So what's the number he should call?
Oh, he should call 679-6000.
Oh, 679-6000?
Yes.
Okay, I'll have him call that number.
Okay.
But one last thing. I think while you're alive, honestly, and I'm not trying to stroke your ego, but when we have a black man like yourself in Cincinnati so many years and been so positive, when are they going to name a street after you?
Well, I already have one.
Well, you need another one.
Yes. All right. Just drive down Vine Street till you get to Glenwood, and when you get to the corner of Vine and Glenwood, look up there and you'll see Lincoln Ware Way.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't learn something today. Well, thank you again. And play Soul of Makusa.
Okay.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Mama Soul. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Thanks for your call. All right. Okay. Yeah, so he thought you had to do a lot to get a street, but Cat Williams put an end to that. You don't have to do a whole lot. Just be born here and come do a concert every now and then, and that's it. That's all you have to do.
I wanted to make a quick comment about the music he was talking about. The way they rap This is how young folks communicate, Mr. Ware. This is how they talk to each other. They call each other B words, N words.
Yeah.
If you try to come out with clean rap, they're not going to listen to it. It's not going to be positive.
Yeah.
Well, if you try to make it positive, they're not going to respond that way. They're going to think it's fake because all they've heard are people talking the way they talk.
Yep.
They won't think it's authentic.
Yep.
It is what it is.
Yeah, you won't get much play when you come out and try to be. But what about these gospel rappers? They seem to be, some of them seem to be getting a little traction, these gospel rappers.
Yeah, with the gospel crowd, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's go to Elijah, then Marquetta. Elijah.
Lincoln.
Yes.
Good morning. Good day to you.
What's up?
Well, what's up is the Most High, no doubt about it. And Lincoln, it's disturbing to me that you take my name, which after much meditation, much studying, much trying to find myself so I can contribute to the whole of society.
How are you contributing?
And I know you're being good-natured, joking.
How are you contributing, Elijah? How are you contributing to society?
Man, I mean, like...
trying to get us to join the Hebrew Israelites.
I mean, for you to ask me that shows that there's the existence of man.
I'm asking, how are you contributing to society by trying to get people to become Hebrew Israelites?
Well, not so much to become Hebrew Israelites, but Hebrew Israelites happen to be the way by which the Almighty Power designated a people to represent what he's about. And that man begins with Abraham, our father, of our line, of our people. I mean, even you and I are related by way of that divine statement. So for you to just show what we're around and have been around, that's been training us and brainwashing us, it doesn't feel very good because once a man changes his name from what he was given by his parents, he's really designating that I found the truth in terms of my problem.
Now, has life been any better for you since you changed your name? Has life been any better?
Heaven, yes. Yeah.
In what way?
What
way did your life all of a sudden get better?
What? I can see through things. And what I mean by I can see through a clever conversation that's trying to hide a false God.
Just by changing your name. Just by changing your name.
Superficial thing.
Just changing your name did all that.
Not only changing my name, but studying, looking, doing what the wisdom of old people, my grandfather and others say in my past. Find the Most High. It'll clear up this. You'll have better health.
Now,
you'll have better insight.
Does it matter?
You'll have better children.
Does it matter what you change your name to? If you change it to,
does. Because a name designates the reality that you think you're working with.
So if you change your name to Wesley, wait, hold on. If you change your name to Wesley Muhammad, you wouldn't be able to see as clear.
I mean, you keep cutting me in and out like I'm cussing. And I'm not being...
I do that to get a word in edgewise, because some of y'all just run. You never pause. You never hesitate 1 second. So I have to put you on hold to get a word in. And let me repeat the question again. If you change your name to Wesley Muhammad, it wouldn't mean as much to you as it would. What is it, Elijah? What do you call yourself? What's your real name?
Elijah Israel.
Israel. So,
and my name functions as a sign of where I am, what my growth is, and so when people are going through that, whether they're Muslim or Christian, but the whole thing is to grow. And when you find out that you're living in a land that's full of gangsters, and they got a government running, and they got a religion running, you don't stay in that as faithful like a damn fool and not check things out through awareness and through looking and considering things. So I'm saying when I come out and say my name is not Wesley Hargrove as representative, but it's Elijah Israel, it's to tell otherwise people or those who have a question mark, let's take a look because we are trying to find ourselves.
Oh, boy. All right. Well,
so let me...
you got 30 seconds. 30 seconds, Elijah Israel.
Okay, thank you. Stop designating me as a liar. I mean, stop doing the job of the enemy by making me think that's not true and give me a chance to show you what I'm looking at and dealing with. And I think everybody will appreciate me as the Father said, because I'm a servant of His.
And most people don't think you're not telling the truth when you talk about the Hebrew Israelites and stuff. They don't believe that. They don't believe the Old Testament and all that stuff. So that's why they say he's liar. He's a liar.
Intelligently about what the truth is.
All right. Hallelujah. I got to run. Hallelujah. I got to go. I can't take any more of it. Unbelievable. But that's all you have to do, Terrence Howard, is change your name and you will see the light. But you got to change it to something with Israel at the end of it.
I'm changing my name to Lincoln Israel.
Yes. All right. And then you'll be able to see the light. Things will open up for you.
Oh, that'd be great.
The whole world will treat you better than they would if it was Wesley Hargrove. The world didn't treat Wesley Hargrove that great.
I could change my name to Leon Ware.
Oh, boy. Unbelievable. Let's take a break. We'll come back. 12:30, The Buzz.
12:30 The Buzz wants you to buy Black 513. Black Americans have over $1 trillion in spending power.
Oh, boy. So Muhammad wouldn't get it done if he changed his name to Muhammad like James Muhammad did. You can't see the light as well as Elijah Israel, James Muhammad. You can't see the light. You always like to take the high road, James. When they go low, you go high, James Muhammad.
Well, Ozzy is a fan of Lincoln Israel. He thought that was pretty funny. Changed my name to Lincoln Israel.
Oh, God.
I got one fan.
Oh, boy. Unbelievable. The light is God. And no, when they go high, they go to Stagger Lee's. I haven't been in Stagger Lee's for a minute. They should have been doing a live broadcast for the 4th of July weekend. Sell some of that liquor down there. Lincoln X. Lincoln X. How about that? Now I might change my name to Lincoln X.
There you go. Leon Ware.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that was funny, though.
Coming up next with the Sunday Soul Classic, Leon Ware.
Yes. Our good friend Shayla.
Yes.
Sundays with Shayla. They replaced that other guy that was on from 3 to 7. I mean, I was on from 11 to 3 on Sundays. They replaced that other guy.
Yeah, they got rid of him.
Yes, I'll tell you. He was horrible. Yeah, we got to replace this guy.
He was so good, they said, we can't, he's too good to be on. We got to replace him.
We got to replace him with Shayla.
And all the women love him, so we really got to get rid of him.
No, boy. Shayla is doing a fantastic job.
Remember we used to tease you about when you said the guy fired you because all the women liked you at your job?
Lincoln, I never said all the women liked me.
What did you say?
And I actually had to quit a job. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell everybody the story when I come back on air, Mr. Ware. I'm going to tell everybody the story. And it's an absolute true story. I actually had to quit a job. Stand by.
In this program are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
Did you miss something? Catch the rebroadcast. Do it again. For the full schedule, go to thebuzzcincy.com.
1230 WDBZ, the buzz of Cincinnati. Critics are ripping Joy Reid for claiming Black Americans aren't excited for the 4th of July. This is on Fox News. They said people are ripping Joy Reid, but she's telling the truth. She's telling the absolute truth.
I heard that my entire life, that when when the 4th of July came, black folks were still enslaved.
Yeah.
So, no, we were not.
Yeah. So, there you go. And I just thought about how we used to tease you years ago because you said you had to quit your job because all the ladies liked you. Tell us that story again.
First of all, Mr. Ware, see, folks, listen, because I'm very light-skinned, folks want to think that I'm arrogant and this or that nature. But listen, I'm really a nice guy, first of all. Second of all, I was working here part-time, and then, of course, I had to find another job full-time. And I started working the first night, and we were standing there in the I guess it was the lunch break room or something, and they had the new people introduce themselves. I was one of the new people. And, the one guy, he said his name, and I said, oh, I'm Terrence. This one girl, she was like, And then, and immediately after that, Lincoln, a dude that was sitting next to her said out loud, oh, you like that? Oh, you like that? He was angry. And I said, I won't make it here. I have to leave. That was the last. Yeah. That was the last day. I said, I can't come back here.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That was it, Mr.
Just
Ware.
because she said,
Yeah. And he said out loud in front of everybody. Everybody heard him, including me. Oh, that's what you like? That's what you like? He asked her,
So that tells me they probably had something going on at some point.
That maybe.
Yes.
Maybe. But anyway, I left that job. I said, I'm not going to make it here. It's already trouble.
Unbelievable. Speaking of ladies, there's menopause legislation that's in the works right here in Ohio, and in other states also. And our good friend Representative Ashley Bryant Bailey is going to introduce a bill in March to improve menopause coverage because a lot of women who go through menopause, sometimes the hormone replacement costs as much as $500 a month, and the insurance is not covering it. So what they're doing, they're trying to get the insurance to cover that menopause. I guess it's called the monthly medication that they have to take. And this is going on around the country. They're trying to get all the states to jump on board with this. So we'll see where it stands. The next time I talk to Ashley Bryant Bailey, I'll bring that up to her. I forgot all about that. I saw her the other day, and I didn't mention it to her, but I got to find out how that's moving along. Yeah, the menopause legislation. Yes.
Stella's got to get her groove back, Mr. Ware.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They say women, they just suffer with aches, pain, brain fog, and all type of things going on when women go through menopause. Yes. And they always get hot a lot, too. They're always fanning, hot flashes and stuff like that.
Hot, but not in a good way. You know?
Right. It's never in a good way. All right. Let's go to Marquetta. Marquetta, how you doing today?
Hey, good morning. I hope you're having a good day as well, Mr. Ware. How are you?
Yes.
What would that legislation look like?
I guess it would just make these insurance carriers cover the medication for menopause, which they're not covering now.
So is it the hormone replacement therapy that she's trying to get lowered or more accessible to women?
Hormone replacement therapy.
Too much estrogen can sometimes lead to breast cancer, but the whole thing about that hormone replacement therapy is that whole trans thing. You know, you take so much estrogen or so much testosterone, you can appear as the other sex.
Oh.
You know, in Chicago, Brandon Johnson, the mayor up there, called it a trans femicide emergency going on in his city. One of the reporters did a test of the population of who's being killed, and they said maybe only 1.75 murders of trans people have occurred in the last 10 years. So it's very disrespectful for someone in a position of power like that to issue an emergency and it really not have the population or the data to support it while ignoring a very real femicide going on, even in your city is why I'm calling in. You have 5 murders in one day. 3 out of the 5 were women.
Yes.
You know, I want to say rest in peace to Cornelius Edrington Jr. and to Brielle L. Wade, to their family and community. We should not be so numb to our 18-year-olds being murdered by guns.
Well, nowadays, there's so many murders and shootings. It's like we're becoming numb to it nowadays.
Well, is there a war in hormone? We're so concerned about the wars over there. Who's dying, though? You know, you look through Cincinnati streets. I hear people get mad about reparations. It looks like a bomb hit Cincinnati in certain areas.
What areas are you talking about?
Downtown on Lynn Street.
Downtown on Lynn Street.
Republic, over there by Skid Row.
Well, Republic.
All the areas that have been...
Hold on one second. Now, I agree, Republic, I mean, it's just a little, like, street alleyway that could use a whole lot of help. But for the most part, Lynn Street does not look like it's been hit by a bomb.
An economic bomb. It doesn't have to look like tore out buildings.
Well,
it can look like the disappearance of black businesses.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
You from that time. Do you remember the Big Hut? I know you remember Heavy.
I remember all that stuff down there. I used to live in a long home.
There was a time where that street had a population that serviced the population in that area.
It looked like a street in New York City. I mean, there was so much traffic down there. People walking the streets, businesses everywhere. I agree.
Okay, so that's like an economic hitman. That's like an economic bomb. I've been waiting for those buildings to come with a rental retail area that people could have buildings in. For 20 years, they've been promising that. You've never gotten it. So, you know, for black Americans, there is not a war over there.
Well,
there's a war over here. Did you see that the man who went into, I think it was Kroger's up there in New Jersey, and shot 10 black people in the supermarket? He's on trial today.
Oh, is he? Okay, I didn't see that.
Did you see that it was an 18-year-old white boy who went into the library and shot up the library with one person killed just this morning?
Yes.
You know, so when the White Lion call in and try to drag our culture, you know, our culture comes from the same drug and gun culture that you all are suffering from, but you're never concerned about what's going on in your own house. And it's the same thing for us. You know, I would say again, we really need to push on your city and all of the cities. There's a mental health emergency going on.
That's for sure. That is for sure.
If you say that, if you declare that, then they have to put some form of money and action behind it.
Well,
and perhaps
I don't know if that's going to happen, but I see more people walking down the streets today, talking to themselves, swinging at air, just going crazy. And everybody ignores them.
It's a mental health crisis, but I identify, my pronouns is I told you so. I identify as a conspiracy theorist. So, all of this
and
somehow.
You got a lot of conspiracies, that's for sure. They gave you the right title.
Y'all seem to come true, so you're a coincidence theorist.
Oh, jeez.
You have a good day, Mr. Ware.
All right, thanks for your call, conspiracy theorist. Yeah. She's been tagged with the right name, that's for sure. All right. And, we were talking about the menopause. And what happened was down in Louisiana, a representative down there introduced a bill to require Medicaid and private insurance to cover premenopause and menopause treatment. It passed later that year, making Louisiana one of the first states to legislate menopause care. How about that? So I don't know how it's working here in Ohio yet. That I have to talk to Miss Bryant to see where we are. Halle Berry started all this stuff when she went to D.C. Talking about that. So she got the ball rolling, and now other states are jumping on board. So we'll see how far that goes. Yes. All right. Let's move along. Joyce. Oh, let's take a break. I got news coming up. 12:30, The Buzz.
12:30 a.m. WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
Sentencing is being ordered for former Goshen fire captain Danny Vanover Jr. pleaded guilty in April to charges including gross sexual imposition and aggravated assault. Prosecutors say the case involved 3 victims. Vanover was sentenced yesterday to 4.5 years in prison. An arrest warrant has been issued for the suspect in a deadly shooting in North College Hill. 2 people were found shot inside of a vehicle after it crashed early on Monday on Carpenter Drive. 1 victim died at the scene while the other survived, and there's been no update given on their condition. 43-year-old Ricky Orlando Lee is wanted on charges including murder and felonious assault. 1 person is dead after an overnight vehicle crash in Covington. The accident happened around midnight, and the victim's name has not been released. The victim of a recent shooting in Cincinnati's Millvale neighborhood has died. Police say 40-year-old D'Angelo Thomas was hit by gunfire on the afternoon of June 14th at a location on Beekman Street. Thomas died at UC Medical Center on Monday. No arrests have been made. The Reds will be trying to avoid a series sweep when they play the final game of a 3-game series set with the Brewers tonight. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The voice of the community. We are 1230 a.m. The Buzz, your talk station.
1230 WDBZ. Don't forget the 38th Midwest Black Family Reunion returns to Cincinnati August 13th through the 16th. You can join thousands from across the region for a free celebration of black culture, community, empowerment, and family, featuring live entertainment, a career fair, a parade, and more. If you need more details, just head on over to myblackfamilyreunion.org. myblackfamilyreunion.org. Do that today. All right, 513-749-1230. Looks like Joyce is up. Joyce, how you doing today?
Hey, Lincoln, good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm hanging in there. What's going on?
Good. Okay, well, I wanted to talk about Pharaoh, the Pharaoh. He told you that when people, even you, tell him that because he hasn't been to Africa, he's missing something. He says, oh, no, I'm not. Well, Pharaoh, you know that's a lie because I can go to the zoo and see all the giraffe and hippopotamuses I want to.
Yeah.
But it's not the soil of Africa.
No,
okay?
no, it's not. And believe it or not, the soil of Africa looks a lot like the soil in Georgia. It's red. They have red clay over there, just like it's red in Georgia.
I would like to see that because that's just what you're saying, and that sounds good. Pharaoh, you need to go to Africa, and I know a young lady, she and her husband, Her brother owns a hotel in Africa. I'm getting the information now. When I get it completed, Pharaoh, I'll give it to you so you can take that first trip. Oh, yeah, you need to go because I may know that heroin isn't good, but I haven't shot any, so I really don't know what it feels like. And I don't want to know.
Yes.
But you keep talking about Africa. You need to go, and you need to see it. And you need
You
to
would
touch
think
the
you would
soil.
think
And-
you would go. You know, as much as he talk about it, you would have to see for yourself what it's like.
And
You would
as
think that.
much money as Pharaoh carries in his pocket, he can get that plane ticket.
Well, see, I don't know whether he's
any
still
minute.
on the no-fly list or not. He might still be on the no-fly list.
Well, I
don't
think
know.
he can get rid of that. Trump
I
will
think-
probably let him in.
Yeah, I mean, it's been so long now. He should be back
Yes,
on. I
sir.
don't know.
He should be able to fly to Africa now, but he needs to do that and stop telling us what it's like because we all know we've read books, seen movies about a lot of things, and we can know some things, but we weren't there. We can't possibly know. Like
And a lot of people have the image of Africa. It's just different when you see it for yourself. They have cities, they have skyscrapers in certain countries over in Africa, and they have ATM machines, and they drive Chrysler 300s and all kind of stuff.
Civilization.
Yeah.
It's civilization,
Yeah.
and we should know that. And I'm glad that you have gone several. How has it been once or twice?
Twice.
Twice. That's what I thought.
Yes.
So you've been there twice, and the big professor hasn't been there once with all of his money. Yes, he needs to go. He needs to see everything for himself. And I think he would really, that's called renewing of your mind, Pharaoh. Renewing, because you have gone somewhere that you continue to talk about, but you really don't have that experience.
Yeah, I think he should
Lincoln
go
has
before, while he's living. He should go one
I
time
do
before
too.
he dies. He needs to just go.
Yes.
You know, I agree with you, Joyce.
But I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to get the information from my customer whose brother owns a hotel there. She goes there once every year or at least every 2 years. And I'm going to find out all the information for him so he can take that trip because I think it'll be something good. Then
Well,
he talks about...
At this point, I think he would probably have to go with a group of people.
That's what I just said, a group.
Because he, you know, I don't think he's savvy with the cell phone and.
What are you trying to say? The professor is ignorant of
No,
invention?
I don't think
and
he
technology?
I don't think he kept up with technology like he
I
should
think
have.
He has. I don't think he's that.
I don't know.
Think he's smart enough
If you
to do
say
it.
I'm going to
But
send your plane tickets to your phone, I don't know how much whether that would work.
Stop downing him on that. I know he's a very brilliant man, and I do think he needs to do that. But also when he talks about our youth in the school, about what they won't do and what they will do. Remember Joe, what was his name, the principal that went down in the worst neighborhood? He was the principal of the school. Morgan Freeman played his role.
You smoke crack, don't you? What was the name of that movie?
But anyway,
Yeah, I know what
we
you're
all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Lean
Lean on me. Yes.
And what was his name? Joe something. But if we don't have
Joe Clark.
our own
Joe
black-
Clark. Yes.
And if we don't have our own black men strong enough to go in there and be able to handle, they need conflict resolution skills. They need black male role model skills. They need a lot. And he's willing to chicken out and cower down and say that it can't be done. If he can't do it, why would he think the oppressor would do it?
Yes.
And he's always talking about the oppressor. So he sounds like he's the oppressor. A man up, Pharaoh. That name that you were given is so great. Why don't you try to be one? When you want to help your people, you have to humble yourself, and you need to be
Well,
the role
he
model.
claims he's helping his people by teaching his classes. And
No, he can be a teacher in the school. I don't care what he says. They won't let him
Yeah.
do. Why doesn't he go and try it again? Because this is a time and an age where we need our black men to stand up and stand out for our people.
Well, see, I don't know if they left on good terms or not because he called one of the girls who had a little short dress on or something. He called her a name or something.
And see, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't have the conflict resolution skills that he needs. Maybe he has them now. Maybe he would know how to talk to her in a different manner that would make her understand some things. Or maybe needs to know times are modern and kids can look at that and not be offended or not be ready to do different things because they see someone with shorts on or a short dress. But I think that Pharaoh, because of his knowledge and wisdom,
He says he'd be
needs to go to
handcuffed.
the motherland, and he needs to do something about the black male youth that needing some help, crying out, because they're crying out because of a lack of knowledge. And he knows our people perish for a lack of knowledge. So, Pharaoh, man up and do what you're supposed to do instead of just dogging us. And that ponytail, well, Lincoln, does he still have a ponytail, or is it just spraying the hair in a rubber band?
I don't know.
Okay, I have no more.
I'm not sure.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, maybe he's got it up in a little ball or something. I don't know. You know how to... I don't know. All right, 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. And, oh, guess what? I've got tickets to give away to the Cincinnati Music Festival. Yes. If you call a number 11. I love the number 11. That's my birthday, 11.
That's my birthday, 11.
Is it? Oh, man.
January 11, triple one.
We got to go with the 11s. Shake them up, shake them up. Caller number 11 at 513-749-1230. If you call a number 11, I will give you those tickets. Someone says ponytail Wells with the man bun. Okay. All right. Let's see. We're looking for caller number 11. You're caller number 1. I'm looking for 11. You're caller number 2. I'm looking for 11. You're caller number 3. I'm looking for 11. You're caller number 4. Looking for 11. You're caller number 5. Looking for 11. You're caller number 6. Sorry about your luck. You're caller number 7. Sorry about your luck. You're caller number 8. I'm looking for 11. You caller number 9. Number 9. I'm looking for 11. You caller number 10. So close. So close. Hey, guess what?
What?
You caller 11.
Get out of here.
What's your name?
Hey, Sean.
Sean? Well, congratulations.
Yeah, not that one Sean.
You're the other. You're the sensible Sean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where you calling from, Sean?
Right now I'm in Blue Ash.
Blue Ash. All right. God's country. You just won yourself a pair of tickets to Friday night's music festival with Charlie Wilson, Lettucey, 803 Fresh, Tyrese, and Nelly. How about that?
Sound like a plan.
All right. All right. What station just made you a winner, Sean?
12:30 the Buzz.
All right. Hold on. Sean has just mellowed out.
Maybe he's been by the gummy store there, Mr. Sean.
Maybe so. Maybe he talked to Darius Bobo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got the hookup.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah,
Right.
maybe so. All right. Let's move along. 513-749-1230. We might as well take a break also. Let's take a break and then we'll come back. 1230, The Buzz.
Every weekday, 12:30 The Buzz has you covered. Let's go.
Oh, boy. Woo! I'll have more tickets tomorrow. Self-invested. You're calling in daily from now on. You can only call every other day. You are limited to every other day. Who called in 2 days in a row? Why, my younger generation, what's your plan to maintain the civil and human rights that you take for granted? Your strategies will determine your future and of your children. All right, Janice, laying it out there. Is Julie out of town, Janice? I don't know. I haven't talked to her. I haven't seen her up here. I don't know. They still calling. Maybe they're watching on YouTube and it's the delay. I don't know. They're finally dropping. Okay. They're finally dropping. One more. Still holding on. Holding on. Holding back the years. Holding back the years. Oh, that little building right there at Sycamore and Auburn Avenue. It's sort of like a funny shaped building. It's right there at the divide. Right there when you're getting ready to go down Sycamore Hill. Anybody remember that? Well, it's like an apartment building now, but they're going to put a little coffee shop and wine bar in there. That's a pretty nice location. They really did fixed that building. .1230 WDBZ, the buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. It's Lincoln Ware. It is Wednesday, and there's a lot going on around the tri-state, the nation, and the world. And I tell you, I saw on the news yesterday, they still talking about the kids, teenagers over the weekend. And I have not seen one video or one anything of all the stuff they said that happened. I heard, what's the reporter from Channel 9? Joe Dieter's wife. I can't think of her name right now. But she didn't have anything, but she said, I'm going to investigate. I don't have any thing I could use now, but I'm going to investigate I'm going to look into this. And I don't know if she did or not, but I still haven't seen anything near of what they're saying that happened over the weekend. So there you have it. All right. The big news is Cincinnati Public Schools cuts more than 100 positions. Everything from assistant principal to social workers, all kind of things. Massive layoffs, massive firings. The board approved cutting 81 central office positions, 12 social workers, 10 assistant principals, and 8 counselors. And I don't know whether this 5 furlough days for administrators and teachers is going to work. I don't think they're going to buy that. Teachers union not hearing any of that. So we'll see. All right, let's go to Twin. Twin, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Huh?
Pretty good. What's going on?
Prayers to the 18-year-old young lady that was killed in college.
Yeah, speak up.
Oh, my phone. I'm on the landline, man. My celly messed up, man.
Okay.
So, yeah, prayers to the young lady in College Hill, man.
Yes.
The 18-year-old, it was sad. I seen it on social media and all that. No, I ain't seen no crash out, no pop-out videos yet.
No, I know. Nobody has.
I ain't seen it, but, somebody else might got a video and they doing their investigation with it and all that. Well, I look at it like this on a serious note. Regardless of how she got her money, she get her money and all that. That's her contract and all that. But Lincoln, them white folks looking at it like this, player. They saying we giving her all this money and all that. Why is our streets like this, all this violence with the youth? That's how them white folks looking at it. So they try to push that money and say, hey, we can take that money, allocate it, and put it towards somebody else who we know we can trust to find out what's really going on. So they can care less. She been getting that money for so long.
Who is she? Who are you talking about? Who is she?
Some out the actors who's Irish.
Oh my God.
I'm saying that's how Signal 99 looking at it.
Yeah. Well,
man. I mean, regardless, they know you got to get paid somehow for the work, and then regardless.
And she got to pay people who's doing the work for her. Also.
Yeah, but they looking at it like, hey, she getting this check and she doing this and all that. But why is the youth clowning?
No, they're looking at it like, why is a black woman getting that check? It should be somebody white getting that money.
No, they ain't looking at it.
Oh my God, you're crazy as hell. If you believe, my God.
No, man, they looking at, hey, we got business down there. We got this. Why all this got to be happening and all that?
Well, is it happening? Have you heard of anything happening at Government Square since Iris Rowley rode in with her people and got those kids together? You didn't hear of anything happening down there?
No, I ain't. No, after she got them up through and everything. Last year I believe, whatever.
Yeah.
And it was smooth, and then. But it's just not downtown, Lincoln. You got to look at it.
She's got people at the other transfer stations also.
Okay, Lincoln, it's just not that. We talking about communities too. You part of the collaborative agreement and all that. That's how they looking into it like that, Lincoln.
They don't like the collaborative agreement, so nothing she can do is going to make them like the collaborative agreement.
I'm saying she part of the violence and all that.
How is she part of the violence? How is she part of it?
I'm talking about she had about violence and all that, right?
She's trying to stop it. She's trying to come up with solutions to stop the violence, yes.
Oh, I mean, that's how they looking at it. They don't care about that money, man. They care about if we paying her this money, why all this crime and everything going down.
Well, you pay police officers and the crime is still going down.
You don't understand, man.
Yes,
you really don't understand. You don't.
No, the question is, I do understand. You talking about, they saying, why are we paying her and the crime's still going? They're paying police officers. The crime is still there. They played the police chief. Crime is still there.
Them police will fell back for me. You know why?
Why?
Because they go say, hey, grab your kid. We tired of it. This ain't no daycare. Grab your kid. And you know they allocate right now in Chicago to aldermen to pass a law. Either $5,000 fine or a year in jail.
For what?
They come, the takeovers, crash out. They've been doing in Chicago. You got 39 shoots and 7 killed over the weekend in Chicago. That's all they've been talking about over the news, if you've been watching, Lincoln.
Well, okay, so in Chicago, what are they doing to stop it?
Lincoln, I just told you what they about to do.
What they about to do or what they're doing?
They trying to propose it as law,
okay.
right?
Okay, well, let me know how that works. Let me know how that works out.
I hope it works because you know why? They can spread all around the United States. Other countries don't act like this. We the only one because they get paid off our pain and suffering. Right now in Illinois, they building brand new jails, man. Come on down. You the next Vic on The Price is Right. Man, that's how they playing it like that, Lincoln. And, man, it's crazy how it is. Then, let me close with this. You had that little pump-faking old Greg Landmark come in your studio. I've been listening to your station for almost 15-plus years, and all I hear is about complaining. Now, one time, had that man said, hey, what's the solution strategy to stop all this violence, Lincoln? Only thing he came up with is Israel and Trump. Come on, dog.
Oh, boy.
That's all y'all talk about. Y'all got to come up with something, Lincoln.
Look, it's not. Look, he has other. This is supposed to be for the city.
Quit pump-faking and holding him.
It's supposed to be for the city, the mayor, city manager, council to work on violence in the cities. He's working on legislation that affects the whole country. He don't have time to deal with violence right here in Cincinnati.
Lincoln,
Yes.
He can come up with a solution, a strategy.
Well, so can the mayor, the city manager, the council members, everybody else. That's not
Okay. So why they ain't come out? Only time they come out with, hey, Lincoln, we got the Urban League coming. We got flowers in the grass coming. But he never come on your space, even the mayor, any active leaders come on there with a strategy solution. Like, hey, man, this our solution for these.
They have been here with solutions, strategies, Ohio State Patrol, more police officers down at Fountain Square.
I've been listening.
All kind of stuff.
Lincoln, I've been listening, so stop the pump faking, man.
Nobody's pump faking. I'm telling you what they said, what their solutions were.
No, they haven't, Lincoln. So stop it, man. You need to quit lying and quit holding them and stop blocking, man. Keep it real, man.
Nobody is blocking.
Terrence, you be quiet. Hey, man. So you blocking for them, man. That's all I see.
Twin, I gotta go. You don't see
bet
blocking.
You do, man.
You don't see blocking.
You run just like they do.
Oh my goodness. Thanks for your call.
God bless you.
Bye. Jeez. He does not have a clue. I want to see how that's going to work up in Chicago. See, we got the 4th of July weekend coming up. They'll probably have 50 homicides in Chicago. 50. Count them. Let's take a break. We'll come back. Chico, JB, Twins line is available if you want to jump on that at 513-749-1230. Want to hear your comments on the Cincinnati Public Schools cutting more than 100 positions. Well, but one thing is good. 81 of them are coming from the central office. 81. So I don't know how many teachers will be cut. And when did Brandon Craig sneak in there as president of the school board? I'm like, when did he become president? Brandon Craig. Yeah. All right, let's take a break, and then we'll come back. 12:30, The Buzz.
Cincinnati. Want to stay plugged in with 1230 The Buzz and get the inside scoops?
Who's Brandon Craig?
He's the president of the school board. Black guy.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. What's the issue with him being president of the school
I just didn't know, just the other day I found out he was the president because he hadn't heard anything from him. They make it seem like Eve Bolton is still the president because they always calling her for interviews and stuff. Oh, we got that cut from Trump, don't we? All right. Yeah. Failure to fix Social Security could hit something like 2.5 million Ohioans. If Congress fails to act, Social Security will be significantly depleted in late 2032, which could trigger steep cuts. The country needs to raise the Social Security payroll cap. Currently, workers and employers pay 6.2% on wages up to $184,000. High earners don't have to pay Social Security taxes on any wages above that. And people are making a lot more money nowadays, and they're missing a lot of money with that $184,000 cap. Lifting that cap so all income is treated the same would generate substantial revenue and would extend the solvency of Social Security for another generation. This is a no-brainer. The wealthiest Americans who have benefited from America's opportunities should contribute to the same percentage of their income as factory workers in Chillicothe or anywhere. That's true. It's a no-brainer. But will they do it? Who will get that done? Definitely not Donald Trump.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
1230 The Buzz, WDBZ, a Radio 1 station.
Part of what's curious about this situation is we stood here with you in April when you first revealed the plans.
I said what?
In April, you showed us pictures of what you were going to do at the pool, and you said you had a guy who was going to do it in a week for about $1 million.
Well,
it's been 2 months, $16.5 million.
Yeah, okay, ready? Barack Hussein Obama. Have you ever heard of him?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. He's blaming the algae on Obama. You know, he's blaming it all on Obama, and he's still saying somebody was sabotaging but we haven't seen proof yet. He said you'll see the proof in court. Yeah, right.
From one end of the pool to the other, with just slicing, just one long slice. One person did that.
I know. Who would do that? Now, could they do it without getting caught? How would they do that? They have protection around that place. The cops are around there all the time.
Here's something even crazier, Mr. Ware. Did you know that the president used his driving, what do they call it? All of his
motorcade.
The motorcade.
Yeah.
He used the motorcade to drive in the pool.
I know. That could have damaged it.
Yes. That's what people are saying.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
Crazy.
No common sense.
Unbelievable. All right. Let's go to Chico. Chico, what's going on?
What's up, Brother Lincoln? How you doing?
I'm hanging in there, Chico.
Man, quit pump faking, man. You don't understand, Lincoln. You don't understand.
I don't think Twin understands.
Well, I ain't going to comment on that, man. I'm going to leave that alone. But it was nice at the walking club this past Saturday. I enjoyed myself.
Yes. Good seeing you.
Likewise. And I got a friend I'm bringing with me this week. He want to come and join.
Okay.
So I got some more action for you.
All right.
But, hey, Lincoln, I just got a question, man. You ain't got no problem throwing your boys under the bus, Ponytail and Pharaoh, because you just throw gas on the fire, man.
What do you mean?
I mean, just when people commenting on Pharaoh and you just gaslighting it and blowing that flame bigger, man. I thought y'all went back years, man.
We go back to elementary school. We went to the same elementary school, yes.
Some kind of friend you is, like. I mean, you're a good dude, man, but you own that up, though.
Hey, it's not my job. It's not my job to protect him when somebody calls up here and gets on his case, like Joyce.
Okay, but see, now, Joyce, you said it ain't your job to protect.
I don't know
But listen, when them council folks come in, they say you blocked them,
though. Oh, please. I never block for them.
I ain't saying you do. I'm saying the other folks, the other callers.
It's an illusion.
In the comments.
It's an illusion. They think that, and it's not happening.
Okay, man. It's all good.
All right.
Okay. You say it's an illusion. I'm going to leave that alone, man. I don't want to get thrown in the fire, man.
I got your Joe Simon coming this week.
I appreciate it.
All right.
I ain't going to call in today. I'm going to let that one ride. I'll get you next week.
All right.
Call.
All right. Thanks for your call. Speaking of the walking club, we might need to watch the weather for Saturday. They're talking about rain Saturday morning. So watch that weather, and it'll tell you, they always break it down with a timeline, and you can figure it out with that timeline.
You mean on the day that I was planning to come?
Yeah, right.
Man, I can't believe it.
Yeah. We know you were coming. So it's not going to rain every Saturday. It only rains in Indianapolis in the summertime. All right, let's go to JB. JB?
Hey, Mr. Ware, how you doing today?
I'm hanging in there. What's up?
Nothing much. I think it's a shame the way they shooting each other out here in these streets, and it really needs to stop.
Yeah.
It really does. Because it's like black crime on black crime. These people are going around shooting these girls in cars.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this guy that shot this girl up on this guy and the girl up on Simpson Avenue. What's up with that guy, man?
No,
that was crazy.
That's simple, man. I mean, they showed a guy on TV, somebody named Lee, that shot a car up, and they looking for him. It makes it scary for people to go anywhere.
Yeah.
And I did see on TV where they had one girl down in the park somewhere. The police had her face down, and she was a juvenile.
Yes.
Yeah. And they released it to her parents.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, this is terrible, man. It needs to stop. It needs to stop, really. I don't know what we can do about it, but it needs to stop.
Yep. You're right. It needs to stop, but nobody's listening. The people with the guns are not listening. Only the people without the guns are listening. But the people who are doing the shooting, they're not paying us any attention.
No. They're throwing people in jail left and right. I bet the justices are so crowded, man, you can't get in there.
Now, I don't know if it's near the point of overcrowding because they're not catching any of the people doing the shooting. They're looking for them.
They're looking for them.
Yeah.
All right. They're looking for them.
JB,
and I hope they get them.
JB, I got to run. Thanks for your call. All right. That's JB. Phone sounded kind of muffled there. Stevie O, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing, Brother Mike?
I'm hanging in there. What's on your mind?
Not too much, but I'm just knowing that, the one thing that's not common is sense. So
yes, that's
can't
true.
count on that for everybody.
That is true. You can't count on it.
I'll tell you what, man, the hypocrisy of America is really coming full circle with like you were saying, the Cincinnati cutting 100 staff members. I think it's about 20 years classroom staff or something like that.
Yeah, they're making some hefty cuts.
Yeah, I can imagine they're going to load some big classes on one teacher, man.
Oh,
so it's going to be hard to learn in that kind of environment. But that, and one of the other big things that nobody ever addressed, the school buses. None of them have seatbelts, you know what I mean, for years and years.
Oh, yeah. They still don't have seatbelts in them, do they? I don't think the new buses coming with you see some new buses out there every now and then. I wonder, do they have seatbelts? I think it seemed like I heard something that they did have seatbelts. I'm not for sure. I know we got a lot of bus drivers out there. Maybe they can comment. But I think the new buses might have them. The old ones, you can forget about them ever having seatbelts. But they might put them in the new ones. I'm not sure.
That, and it's probably district by district thing, too, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah. If the school district has the money, they might be able to get the buses with seatbelts. But I'm not sure if that's they figured out a way for that to work. Because to me, the easiest way would get one seatbelt to go across both people sitting in the seats there. One seatbelt, not individual seatbelts. So I don't know how that's going to work, but it will be cheaper to have one seatbelt per seat.
Yeah, that and maybe some metal detectors at some of these doors to stop some of the weapons from coming in.
Well,
it's going to take some money, but we spend so much on the military and everything else. We don't pay attention to some of the critical things that could be getting done.
In the inner city schools, they have the metal detectors and everything. They have the.
Do they?
Yeah. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
My youngest boy he's been out of school for a while, but
I don't care what school you go. You go to South Avondale, they got metal detectors. You go to Woodward, there's metal detectors. And they got them.
Okay. Do they got anybody monitoring them? That's
Yeah.
the other part.
Yes, they have. They got the cops there. Yes. The security.
Well, you Crown Board of Education head, buddy.
Say what?
I said you should be crowned the head of the Board of Education, buddy.
No, but I'm just saying, in the inner city schools, they prepare for stuff like that. The suburban schools, they don't have all this stuff, and guess what? They go in there and shoot them up. So
yes, and that's exactly. I mean, I've been having my kids out in the suburbs for years, and that's probably what it is.
Yeah,
I've been everywhere. I've been all over the city, but I'm down in Houston. It ain't no better anywhere in the country. The only thing we're missing in this country, we at war, but there's no bombs dropping. Yeah.
I know. I'm sure they have. I'm sure over this past weekend they had. I don't know how many shootings in Houston.
Oh yeah.
Do you know how many? Can you give us an example, or at least an estimate of how many killings took place in Houston over the weekend?
I cannot, but I will get back with you on Friday and let you know, brother.
And I bet you it was probably more than 10.
Probably, just like Chicago. It's just, I mean, these big cities, man. It's no holds barred.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking with you, bro.
I know.
Every Saturday night, I hear at least 10 to 20 gunshots every Saturday, and I live in a good neighborhood. No, I'm not exaggerating, no joke. And I hear at least 10 to 20 gunshots every Saturday to Sunday morning.
Yep.
But we in Texas too, so. Wow. I also had a horse riding down my street. I live near a horse farm there, so they tripped me out.
Oh, boy. Unbelievable. I'm coming down to Houston in September.
All right. That'll work, brother.
All right.
Maybe we'll get together, have a drink, or some of that Crown. I just had Crown last week. I went to New Orleans, might have some Crown. I'm going to leave the tequila alone and go to the Crown there.
All right. Well, thanks for your call.
All right, brother.
All
have
right.
a good one now.
There you go. Yeah, I'm going to see the Bengals play Houston down there. The Houston Texans.
You going to buy you a big 10-gallon hat?
A 10-gallon hat and some boots with spurs, and I'm going to ride a horse down the streets of Houston. We'll ride that horse. Oh, boy. What is that song? The Ride the White Horse.
Oh, yeah, laid back.
Yes. Yeah. All right. 513.
I don't think they were talking about a horse, though.
I know they were. It was another horse they were talking about. Yes, another horse. Let's take a break. We'll come back. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. It is Wednesday, 1230. The Buzz.
Bringing you the stories that go beyond the headlines. The Tavis Smiley.
Boom, boom, boom.
We have that song in the system, too.
Hey, that's in there. Yeah. Did they edit that? Because they say you be.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I haven't listened to it, but I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a big hit back in the day.
Yep.
Judge block rules on buying junk food with SNAP. Yeah, they had, you couldn't buy carbonated soda, with SNAP, and now the judge blocked that so they can do it for a minute, I guess. I don't know. Zoe on here? Where's Zoe? What name is Zoe on today? What's up, Chocolate Wonder Woman? I don't see Zoe. What name is Zoe used? I heard somebody mention Zoe. Is he on here? Are you playing White Horse? I thought I heard that over there. Soccer fans from other countries love the United States. Yeah, they like ranch dressing, and they like Buc-ee's. They're trying to figure out how they can take ranch dressing back home. I can't believe they don't have it in their countries. No, I look at all. Today is my Fox News day. Tomorrow I'll be at MS Now. Then I'll be at CNN. I rotate around the news. Thank you very much. Because none of them talk about the same thing. Pretty much, they all are up on their own little things.
/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
You have an opinion. You've got something to say.
And that's the reason why we're here today.
1230 AM The Buzz, your talk station.
.1230 WDBZ, The Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. It is Wednesday. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. There's a lot going on around the tri-state, the nation, and the world. And Donald Trump canceled the housing bill signing. And he wants this Save America Pact passage. Yeah. This was bipartisan housing legislation. Both sides agreed on it. But he says this Save America Act is a lot bigger. I just can't believe it. Yeah. He considers the Save America Act to be a national emergency. I think the housing bill is a national emergency. Yeah. If Congress remains in session, the housing bill can become law without the president's signature 10 days after it was presented to him. Yeah. So I tell you, I knew he was coming in there to bully him. When I heard he was going up to the House, up to the Capitol to talk to the Republican senators, I knew it then. Something, he was getting ready to bully them about something. Yeah. Mike Johnson, who is good for nothing, was in the middle of a press conference. He said he had spoken with the president for 20 minutes early in the day and understood the White House urgency about wanting to pass voting reforms. Oh, boy. They want to do all this stuff before the midterms. You know, they want to throw a wrench in the midterms.
It wasn't a problem when Trump got elected.
No.
He got elected under this same system.
Yep.
It's just some shenanigans going on.
It's going to require documentary proof of citizenship to vote and instruct states to turn over voter rolls to the Department of Homeland Security, among other changes. It would also create barriers to registration. Voting rights advocates have expressed concern that the bill would potentially disenfranchise millions of voters. Millions and millions of voters. Trump's attempt to shove the bill through Congress has created a major wedge between the White House and Republicans, especially in the Senate. Democrats, meanwhile, have rejoiced in the GOP family drama. Yeah. Seeing Trump come to the Capitol today to meet Senate Republicans is like watching a clown car pulling up to the circus. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said on the Senate floor, Republicans are wringing each other's necks. Yes. Oh, boy. I can imagine how it looked when Trump pulled up there to talk to the senators. Yeah, he wants this. He wants to really, I don't think this should not be called the Save America Act. It should be called the Destroy America Act. Because that's what this bill will do. It will destroy America, and especially black America. It's hard enough to get us to go out there to vote with nothing but your ID. And now you have to. Now, I don't understand. What are you going to have to prove your citizenship? This thing is kind of. They're going to throw something in there to screw everything up. I'm not sure of what it will be, but it's going to really mess things up, and it might mess things up in time for the midterms. And I think that's why he has taken time to drive up to the Capitol to make sure he gets this thing done. And I hope the Republicans don't fold and fall into this. The president believes in election integrity. Yeah, right. That is the top priority. This thing smells. This whole bill smells of disenfranchisement, and especially for black voters.
Tim Heido, it wasn't voter fraud when Trump got voted in.
No, it wasn't.
He says Trump lives in our head all day, every day. He's the president. He's a catastrophic president doing unbelievable things. He's making us look bad as a country. When J.D. Vance was overseas, they didn't even want to shake his hand.
Unbelievable.
They didn't want to shake his hand. They were avoiding him. They were greeting other leaders in other countries. We look bad on the world stage.
I'm the boss. Yeah. I'm the boss. Now, who says that? Who says that? They're all the boss of their country.
Yeah.
But he said, I'm the boss of my country and the boss of you. It's pretty much what he was saying. It's just absolutely insane. A couple other things. Oh, yeah. Ravens former receiver claps back at Roethlisberger, and the former ex-Ravens wide receiver Torrey Smith said the Steelers roster is trash. And I hope he's telling the truth. Whenever we can get through a season and beat the Steelers both games, I think we're doing all right in our division. But he says the Steelers roster is trash. And you haven't heard a lot about that either. You haven't heard a lot. I just think they're going to struggle this year, the Steelers. All you Steeler fans out there, I think it's going to be a long season for once for the Steelers. I think it's going to be a long, dry season for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I can't wait for it to happen. The Steelers roster is trash. And their quarterback situation. If Rodgers is going to be their starting quarterback, oh, man, he's on a downward slide, big time. So all you Steeler fans out there, hardy har har. You know I don't like y'all anyway, the Steeler fans, because you just think you're football gods. You're arrogant. You just, you hold up those 6 fingers for the Super Bowl, and you're riding off that. The time is over. Let it go. You won your rings. Let it go. There's a new sheriff in town. Let it go, Steeler fans. your roster is trash, according to ex-Ravens wide receiver Torrey Smith, who didn't like what Roethlisberger said. And he also said, as long as you have Lamar Jackson, your Super Bowl window is here. Yes. As long as Lamar Jackson is there, you have a chance to win. So we'll see. I hope this guy is on point. I hope he's telling the truth. I hope that the Steelers roster is trash this year. I do know their lineup of quarterbacks not that great. Why don't Cleveland trade Sanders to the Steelers? Maybe that'll work out for Sanders. I think he needs to get away from Cleveland. So maybe that'll work out for him. I don't know. But yes, I am a Steelers hater. I always will be a Steelers hater. Yes. All right. Cleveland Browns will win the division. Oh, please. Ronald Dixon, you're insane. Anybody else who thinks that might be insane also. All right, the clock on the wall says the old school player from the Himalaya. It's got to fall right on out of here. The men's threat, the ladies' pet, the local supreme and every girl's dream. I'll make a rich woman steal and a young woman squeal. I'm out of here.
And I just work here.
Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? I might have to play that Sunday. That's a good song. Oh, boy. Who was that lady? Who was that? What is her name? Said old men have worms. Who you got, Mr. Ware? B2K or Pretty Ricky? What? Oh, geez. What's up, Jerica? I don't know. What does that little side emoji mean? What does that mean when they're turning to the side and doing like that? What does that mean?
You mean the laughing thing?
Yeah.
It just means you're laughing really, really hard.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Okay.
I think that's what that means. We got a young buck in here. Owen, what does that emoji, Owen, with the laughing?
That's like rolling on the floor.
Oh, okay. So Jerica is rolling on the floor.
Yeah. Rolling on the floor, Jerica.
Oh, boy. Lincoln, I'm 50 in about 2 weeks. Any advice for me? Nope.
As a 50-year-old, just if you're exercising, keep doing it.
I'm too far away from 50 to give you advice.
If you're pretty decent, you shouldn't have to deal with any pain, I don't think. Let's see. I don't think I've hit the old man feeling yet. But you'll feel about the same as you did in your 40s if you.
How did Jan Michelle stick up for the White Lion? Then he just tell Scotty he's a clown. So what did Jan Michelle say today? How did she prove White Lion was correct? Lincoln ain't been 50 since the 80s. Oh, jeez. No, I was 50 in 2000. I was 50 in 2000.
Yeah, when I first started here, Lincoln was 55. I remember that. When I first started here.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I was still in my 20s then.
I was 40 in 90 because that's when Tia was born in 90. Live your life like it's golden. Sharon was a teenager when you married. No, she was not.
Okay, when you say I know you go hard, sir, what are you talking about?
Who said that?
Somebody, sports betting.
Oh.
Is that Fame?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Fame. Yeah.
Oh, I have seen him at the gym, yeah. Let me see. What gym was that? Which gym? Was it because I had a few gym memberships. I've had one at Planet Fitness. I've had one at where I am now, Anytime Workout, and then Crunch, which I need to get rid of that one, Crunch.
You got them all, huh?
Yeah, I got to get rid of that one.
Twin wants to know if you're scared of women.
Twin, it sounds like you're coming on to me, buddy, and I don't like that. If you scared of women now, you know. No, sir, I'm not scared of women.
Twin act like he was scared of women when he walked in the Pike 2.
So I've heard, Twin. You're in the place and you don't want to be out and talk to people. What's going on with that, buddy?
When Julie rolled up on him, he got real quiet. You set me up. How could I set him up? They ambushed me. All right, folks. This is the longest day of the week for me. It's Wednesday, which means a TV show. And there you have it. All right. Let's see. New York Democrat Socialist voters are yelling at Hakeem Jeffries. You are next. He's going to get voted out. Oh, boy. Iris can't control them damn kids. She's doing the best she can. She most definitely has her boots on the ground along with her great team. All right.
These folks, they don't criticize the president for not only pardoning the folks, the January 6th folks that committed crimes against police officers, he's paying them reparations. They don't criticize that. They want to criticize Miss Iris Rowley.
Yes.
It's crazy. You just
crazy. Iris is the punching bag. Oh, boy. Now, Fame is cheering for White Lion. I think Fame is a closet MAGA. I really do. I think Fame is closet MAGA. Iris is the punching bag for Signal 99 and MAGA. We can go 0-16, and Lincoln will still find a reason to hate my Steelers. I'm not admitting anything. I haven't seen anything. I am not MAGA. I'm at middle. What? Out middle. What the hell is he talking about? Down Sweet Pickle. Lincoln, where you MAGA to where is Sheriff Jones? Oh, please. It's good to keep your enemies close. So I'll keep Sheriff Jones close.
Who said Twin got a double row of shark teeth? Who's that?
Oh, boy. Unbelievable.
Oh, I think that's Zoe. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Zoe. That's funny.
Yeah, I watched I didn't see the draft. I just saw it on the news where, what's the guy's name? AJ Abadi. Whatever his name is, was the first round pick. And now how the price is going up, $800,000. Are you kidding me? All right, folks. I'm getting out of here. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye, ya.